Like the mafia.
Start recording. Start streaming. And mine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to another episode of Households and Humans. I'm here with the crew of the Nostromo.
Oh.
This is episode 115.
Yep.
All right, got it right the first time. So, what happened last time?
Previously on Houses and Humans, the crew of the Nostromo traveled to the border of the war between the majocracies of Carthal and Thay to stage a rescue of Felorian nobles being held captive in the Temple of the Oathbreaker by a clan of vampires. After Carthal launched an attack to draw away the vampires, our heroes teleported and snuck into the temple and began their search for the keys needed to unlock the forbidden zone guarding the temple's altar, consecrate it, and drive out the vampires permanently. The crew stealthily explored the temple, disarming traps and skirting by horrific monsters until they recovered the keys they sought, the heart, hand, and eye of Caesar. Utilizing a series of teleportation circles, our heroes managed to locate the Forbidden Zone and entered the altar room to find not only the surviving Felorians, but also a vampire sacrificing a victim on the altar to summon the Oathbreaker herself to the room, and a ferocious battle was had. Eventually, our heroes prevailed, and the altar was reconsecrated, dooming the absent vampires to die in daylight. As our heroes prepare to bring the surviving captives back to Feloris, they must also look towards their next destination on the horizon. Will they hunt down the Red Dragon Pervaxis to retake their stolen possessions? Will they travel on the Shadow Road to the Winter Court of Mithras? Will they finally seek an audience with the Banshee Queen at the Lonely Mountain? Or will they pursue some paltry side quest pertaining to one of the crew members that isn't all that important? We'll find out on tonight's game of Dungeons & Dragons, only on Houses and Humans. Corey, who's our sponsor tonight?
Thank you, Johnny. This week's sponsor is a special one. That's right, it's Smootland! The #1 vacation destination for all the people of Galaxy. Smootland is the funnest, greatest, and cheeriest place in all the world. Packed with attractions for moms, pops, and kids. Visit Senators Hall and learn about the life and career of Edwin Smoot, our favorite and only senator. Take a trip down the serene and mighty Chappaquiddick River Run. Thirsty? Grab a refreshment at Edwin's Tavern. Don't forget to try the famous street tacos made with the Smoot family recipe. See the Hall of Justice, meet the Super Friends, and learn the truth about owlbears in Conspiracy Corner. Looking for entertainment? Catch a show at Not My Dead Hooker Burlesque Theater. For relaxation, enjoy the grassy knoll picnic area and tour the Good Ship Maryland. For the kiddies, there are many activities in the Piggy and Squidge Story Corner. Smite boredom in the face and visit Smootland today. Houses and Humans thanks them for being our greatest and best sponsor. Over to you, Tony.
Okay, that was worth it.
I've been sitting on that since last
That was worth it.
December.
Thank you for the inspiration. I'm going to be drawing so much now.
You're welcome.
Picky and Squidge Story Corner.
Not sound very child friendly.
Not my dead theater. That was my favorite.
We pick up shortly after we left off. You have been able to save, I believe, of the 15, I believe 8 of them survived, correct?
8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah.
8 of them survived. Of them, the highest ranking is a female knight named Aleith Laughingsteel. She is a 26-year-old female knight sworn to the house of, give me a second.
You got to laughing. I thought you were going to say laughing stock. It was going to feel really bad for it.
There we go. The Exalted Empire.
The House of Laughing Stock, where the joke is on us.
No, she's a knight, so.
It's free.
House Nautis. Countess, she's sworn to the regent, Lady Claudalia of House Nautis, daughter of Lord Tiberius. So, there are others. If you do want to know the names, let me know. If not, they're all malnourished, partially sanguinated, very low on blood. They have been starved purposely. From what you've been able to learn from them, is over the last 20 days, They have one by one. Every few days, one of them is taken out of their chains, brought up to the altar, sacrificed. They keep doing it over and over again, keeping up the desecration of this altar.
And when they were desecrating the altar, were they desecrating it in someone else's, like another god's name, or was it just plain just desecrating it for their own sake?
Yes, they were desecrating it in another's name.
Okay. And we didn't find that out.
Oh, you can. Do you want to know? Would your characters care to look into it?
I think Toast would probably be like moderately curious, just because we took the time to consecrate it. But nothing.
Everyone who's curious can contribute to a religion check if you're proficient in religion.
I'm assuming I'm not there yet.
I'm curious.
No, you're there.
You were there the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
You were dutifully escorting the cleric and standing next to her.
Your job was to make sure the one person who could actually do the job of consecrating this place stayed alive.
Okay.
And bringing me back to life after I died.
Yes, that was a bonus.
Yeah.
I had forgotten about that. Yeah.
19.
15.
I am not
15.
I'm not proficient.
Do you have bard levels?
No,
I'll give you a d20. I'll give you something on an 18 through 20.
I got a 20 total.
I mean, like the die roll.
Oh, the die was a 17. I'm fine. Yeah. Like I said, Toast would just be moderately curious.
Do you have proficiency in religion?
I do, but I don't think Strong would care.
I think he would.
You think so?
I
mean, I guess.
I think
Maybe I do care.
Hint,
Give me a
wink,
roll.
wink.
Give me a roll. Like, you may not care, but you might see something.
Cadix Rally Cry plays the wink.
24.
Saying them all, and what?
Okay.
Your Rally Cry comes with
Let's start
gifts.
through the lowest to highest. Who got the lowest?
I had a 19.
I think I got lowest 15.
Okay, 15. With a 15, definitely a demonic presence you get from it. You look at it. There are infernal runes that are painted and inscribed. What did you get?
19.
19. Not only infernal runes, but one specifically drawn towards binding and gate making. I'm trying to think what you know. Specifically, no, you would get 19's good enough. Tiamat.
Oh.
What'd you get?
I don't think you can.
24, and I am proficient.
24, and you're proficient. I will give you a name.
Ooh. I hope it's better than Strong.
Tony insisted I gave my character stream. I don't know why.
Something
You can play, but you have to use this name.
Cherry vanilla?
Sure.
I think it's 0 sugar. Yep. Anyone else?
I'm good.
Beverage. All right, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. No, just sit over here.
Specifically, you get one name that stands out.
Stephen.
You see it's a symbol of a tower made to look like a hand rising out of the ground. On it is on the hand itself, on the back side of the hand is the sigil of Tiamat. The hand is surrounded in a circle and embound in the 5 colors of the chromatic dragons. This specifically is the symbol of Archon the Cruel, champion of Tiamat.
Sounds nice.
That sounds like I get a beer with.
And is that somebody that I know?
You've heard his name as a curse.
Okay.
It's like God damn it. It would be like somebody knowing the name Michael, right? In regards to like God, right? Like an archangel,
Okay.
right? But when people talk about Tiamat, they also talk about her champions, and one of her champions being Archon the Cruel.
So then is he a dragon, I'm assuming?
No,
No.
he is a dragonborn.
Oh.
He is like a samurai. He is considered like the pinnacle of the opposite of what a samurai is for Tiamat.
Okay.
A rogue?
No.
It's like the Lords of Darkness from Ronin Warriors, the opposite of the good guys.
Okay. All right.
Like Goldar. There you go. The Goldar of Tiamat.
No, the
Jeez.
Knights of Ren. Oh, God.
Okay. That's what you get there. You do further explore the place, I guess, if you want to. You're probably going to find about another 15,000 copper in the place.
Jeez.
Mostly in assorted coinage, gems. Outside of that, after the time passes, the vampires can't come back here. This place is free. What would you do? Let's start the scene. You are here. The temple has been reconsecrated to Ka. You still are technically on the edge of the war front. In the vampire's previous stronghold. So you're here. I'll say you're maybe not in the reconsecrated, sanctum of Ka. I assume would be fine here because at this point it would have been cleaned up. That would have been part of the processes, cleaning up the gore, getting rid
Put
of
the blood back in the emaciated Felonians.
Right. So let's say it was
Vegetation.
let's say it was a 1 day montage of cleaning and reconsecrating and following the priestess's dictates while she goes around and sprinkles salt on things.
Said to the monkeys, I'm a believer.
So you guys are
Is that necromancer still hanging out somewhere?
So setting the
Yeah.
scene back here, you guys are in the scene. What are you doing?
We have the cleric with us still.
Yeah, she's in the background lighting candles. in that sense.
I want to talk to the cleric.
Oh, all right. Let me grab her. Give me a second. Geography of Carthol, City of El.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I have had some weird ass dreams here recently.
Go on.
Dreamt about being a senator and a criminal mastermind at the same time. Weird.
Yes, whoever would have heard of such a thing?
Yes.
So you're not a senator?
No?
You're not a criminal mastermind?
Who's the captain?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you remember what transpired on the city of El? The battle we had with Oswald?
I remember leaping at something. Then it gets fuzzy.
Well, it got fuzzy.
Yes.
Quite
It seemed to facilitate back and forth between not different personalities, but different timelines almost. And variations on who you might have been if events had gone differently.
I thought you hired us to be slavers and smuggle you places or something along those lines.
And your mother was in an institute
You put her there.
on purpose.
How do you guys know my dreams?
You're very vocal when you dream.
You
Keeps the ship up all night.
He does both sides of
you
every
really get into the role. You take your role play seriously.
It's like Willem Dafoe and Spider-Man talking.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I am suitably humbled.
You feel more like your old self then, sir?
I feel Norma.
All right.
That's good.
Carry on.
So you go talk to Alexia, the priestess Alexia Berry. Short woman, long braids, fair-skinned, lean.
Is that the one from the city of O?
Hmm?
Is that the one from the city of O?
The cleric, yes.
Yeah.
Not the one that you're, not his apprentice.
Not Millie, but the one who
You're
helped
bringing
us treat you after the fight. The
Okay.
temple we went to afterwards.
Madam, I thank you first for joining us and consecrating this place.
It's a pleasure. It's not one of my temples, but at least we can bring it back to the Pantheon. And I'm sure the Church of Ka will thank the Church of Batan greatly.
Do you know anything of the desecration here, the group that was responsible?
It wasn't just a desecration, but they were trying to looks like some kind of planar weakening, trying to cause a barrier. Places of worship, sacrament, and desecrated places are places that have a thinner veil between our world and the beyond.
Do you know what they were trying to summon, or what plane they were trying to get to?
Good question. We'll give her advantage because she was performing the sacrament. Yes, it appeared to be a waning portal to I assume, an infernal lord. Specifically to a lair of the infernal planes. Avernus, specifically.
Has there been similar attacks to this, or similar attempts that you're aware of?
Oh, it's common with the Thayans. The common Thayan attack strategy is to infiltrate in a city, cause some kind of infernal gate, flood the area with devils, weakening everyone in the area, and then sending in their own troops. Devils, when they die, they just go back to hell. And they enjoy being able to come into our plane. They have to be welcomed. Someone has to open the door.
Does the name Archon the Cruel mean anything to you?
Yes, champion of Tiamat. Tiamat is one of the. I believe she's currently a lord of the Inferno since she's been banished by the Sun King. In Avernus. Makes sense with the draconic markings.
So this, if you haven't already deduced, this has to do with Archon the Cruel and Tiamat.
I assumed something to do with Avernus. I didn't put that together specifically. What makes you think that?
Motion. Is there? You said there was a sigil.
Yeah, I'll say you were specifically cleaning up that area, and you started cleaning up that one.
So I'll bring her over and explain that this is the sigil of Archon the Cruel.
It's a horrid sigil. That's the. I don't know much. Well, a chance. Okay. I know of him. I know his name, but I don't know him. It's knowing someone's reputation, but not themselves. So he does have a powerful reputation. Within that lair of hell that I know of, familiar as we are because of the Thayans, I assume if we weren't at war with them and they weren't constantly summoning devils that needed to be banished, that I wouldn't be familiar with demonology as much as I am. And as a priestess of Batan, we're one of the few that have the courage to go out and deal with these issues, closing gates. Wizards can do it, but clericals' gates wizards can't consecrate an area. They can build a door, but they can't build the foundation, if that makes sense, to hold a house. And that's what we do. God builds the home.
Of course.
Why is this so curious to you? I'm honestly ignorant of your ways. Your friends have said you're Rokugonian, but you're not a dragon, not a
Yes.
lizard man.
I was taken in by the Phoenix clan as when I was younger and trained, and I am.
This is the way.
This is the way, and I am. Can't remember.
Your name is Strom.
Yes. Trying to remember what number I am now, though.
43?
Oh yeah, 41.
Am I 41?
You're not the bottom.
Yes, I am 41 now. So I am the 41st.
Oh, you are.
Same
Never mind.
Oh, well, that sounds. Sorry, I'm ignorant, but it sounds important. Though I'm sure it is.
Kind of a big deal.
The higher the number, the better.
But more so, you said you were lost. Have you heard of Batan before? He takes care of the lost. Those wrecked upon the shores. He is both the storm and the hand that holds. He is the fury and the caregiver. Maybe Batan watched over you.
It's very possible. It was a very interesting few months when I was exiled from, not exiled so much as ran away from my country.
You ran away. Why?
Some familial issues.
Gambling debts.
Well, family's important, but what I have learned, especially from Batan, is that family can be found. We find family every day. Sure, you know that. It's Batan's way. But perhaps if you leave offerings, he will give guidance. If you ever find yourself lost in fact. He's done me right. He's real. That's the one thing about gods. It's weird when you find someone who doesn't believe in them. I mean, they're objectively there.
You want family? You go to Olive Garden.
Everybody's family there.
So she's gonna just stand there for a bit and then just start sweeping up some human or sheep guts. She's not sure, and just brush those over into a corner.
Is it the sigil? Is it like a carving?
Ooh.
Or is it like a piece of art?
It is. It has been painted on there in blood so many times it has seeped into the stone itself.
Okay.
So much like a caveman's art drawing, unless you scrape hard at the stone, it's going to be there.
Okay.
It's a part of it.
What I want to spend a little bit of time then is I want to take out my book and I want to draw
Okay.
the sigil.
Okay. Yeah.
Just lick it to wet it a little bit.
Yeah.
and then just stamp it up.
Give me a performance to see how well it is released, how long it takes you. I'll give it to you. How about it?
They could use a charcoal and do a ribbon.
17.
17. Good. Yeah. You're able to get a fairly good depiction of it. And it doesn't take you very long either. And you feel that it's got all the detail that you need.
Okay.
I have a question, just because it's been a while. The vampires were moving with a magical night clouds that were like shielding them from the daylight. Was that tied?
that went away. Like It went away.
Okay, so and it's forget what time it is. It's still the daytime, right?
Yeah.
Because we set out like early in the morning.
Yes,
today.
yeah.
We left at 10, basically, or something like that.
And this place has been reconsecrated, so they're gonna have to find another place to go.
Should contact the Archmaster. I know we're successful.
Yes, that's what I was
Someone
thinking.
he doesn't know.
Informing General back at Brackensworth Keep that that was the best time to rout the vampires permanently. So yeah, I'll send a third level sending back to the Archmaster of the keep we docked at before, and I'll let him know that.
Okay. Sure. What do you tell?
We have completed our mission. The temple has been reconsecrated. The vampires have nowhere to run. Now is the time for you to wipe them out.
You go through this.
We begin the attack. I suggest you come back behind. Oh, sorry. I suggest you come back behind enemy, behind allied lines. Battle can get a little messy if you're not wearing the right colors, lad.
Ooh, you wasted land.
Ooh.
Clearly doesn't know who my daddy is.
You know who I am.
My dad owns a dealership.
Yeah.
My father, when he hears about this.
Boat cab, but gabbing will be an inconvenience.
As far as teleporting back, our ship's still back at the keep, right? So
Mhm.
Earth's still back there.
Between the two, we have plenty to cover everyone.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, should we...
Split them up between teleport, the
Don't
remaining
forget-
teleport
don't
charge
forget
and your
the painting.
Hearthstone.
Yes,
Yeah.
painting, and should we look
So
for
we
any
got that
other
painting.
remaining
Now,
beasties in the
painting
temple?
You have is
or-
one of the frescoes, right?
painting was one of like the moments
It was the
in time
Oathbreaker's
captured in
supreme moment
painting.
before.
Her glory.
Yeah. The boss we fought before she turned evil.
It was her crowning glory moment. Yeah.
Yep.
Forgot to ever have you do it, but when you get a chance, if you could email that spell book to DK.
Yeah, that book of Cesar that had a whole bunch of
There's not a garbage
shit.
bag in there.
No, not now.
Give me a second. Oh,
Indicating so in case you got time stop and didn't have to pay
spell book
20 or
contains
40,000 or something.
these following spells.
Pretty much.
Are you on Facebook?
Johnny on
I am,
Facebook?
yeah.
What?
I'll
Something
Facebook
better
chat
now?
it to you.
Yes, there's
Facebook
a
of
all
that
wizards.
company.
All wizards have automatically when they're bored have magical Facebook.
It's called Mage Book, thank you.
Mage book. Warlocks have like Tumblr. Bards have TikTok.
I thought Warlocks would have been MySpace.
No, because they're
Not druids.
I
are
thought
MySpace.
bars run Tinder.
Oh.
they're on everything. The big ones though, TikTok and Tinder and whatever. Sorcerers are on Instagram.
Nope. MySpace.
No, that's druids. Druids are on
Druids
MySpace.
from MySpace.
Necromancers are in Parlor.
Or 4chan.
No. OAN chat rooms.
Oh my god.
That's anti-paladins.
Oh.
Oathbreakers.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
on Christian Mingle.
Onlyfarmers.com.
You're druids.
All right. So,
Facebook would play
So,
music
weird
with your
question.
page.
Is this door still sealed with the bits of Salazar? Like, is it resealed with those same heart, eye, hand?
once the area became consecrated, the heart, the hand, and the eye kind of withered up and died because they were also part of the desecration.
Oh, so they like age caught up to them.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
so you can eat them.
Snort 'em.
Aren't you a snake person that can do that?
I don't want old rotted flesh. I have high
I don't know what you eat.
Turkey.
True resurrection, bring them back to life, and then eat them.
But worth it.
Jesus. If you put the ring of resurrection on him, or the regeneration, does it regenerate? And if you put on each one, is there 3 then?
Oh, so you want to get the painting and then back to the ship?
Yeah,
Do
sounds
that.
good to me.
We'll split it up. We got plenty between Hearthstone and Teleport, so.
Easily enough, you guys teleport back to the ship.
Cleric, she can go back home tomorrow.
She's on board, hanging out.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are back on the ship at Bracken Keep. Your ship is still in dock. And let me see who is on the who is nearby. This is going
Golems
to
still won't let us pass. Hasn't been there to issue new commands. Some golems by our ship area. They're just like, nope, you can't leave. You gotta hang out here.
Oh yeah, we were like
They didn't trust us fully.
in dock, locked
On an
dock.
airship
I remember
docked by the keep, but weren't allowed on.
But now he trusts us.
Well, we got Uther Drydale's
Keys,
nearby.
basically.
So as you teleport by, Uther
License
Drydale's
ship.
just sitting by the fire eating an apple, and you guys just all appear around him. And he's just like, just kind of turns around. Is a tiefling guy with the reddish horns.
From the island.
They're getting used to our showing up on the ship randomly in the kitchen.
All right, I'll let everyone else know that you're back. And
We have
and-
returned! Ha
and he's like, congratulations. He puts the apple on your head. And
Reaches up.
ha! Yes, wait a minute.
That's all he.
yeah, that's a good question.
Is a tiefling.
Oh shit! He's only 5'5". He uses mage hand. The apple floats up, gets on your
We
head.
teleport back, but this time we're shorter.
That's the problem with teleportation. It takes a few inches every time. It's really dangerous for halflings and gnomes.
That would be a spell. Yo, I got the 5th level version of teleportation. Hey, really? What does it do differently? Oh, it's exactly like it, but you get an inch shorter.
It's slightly quicker.
Short teleport.
You can teleport as much as you want during the day, but every time you do, you lose a quarter inch off your penis. The spell has never been used.
Starting from which end?
What do the ladies do?
That's a question science hasn't found out yet.
Shit. That would be a shitty spell. Give you a badass spell when it reduces. Shit. All right, cool. Anyway, now that we've been demonetized,
Yay!
before we've ever been
Again.
monetized. All right, so you guys are on the ship. What would you guys do while you're on the ship? What would you inquire about? You currently, today, you won't be able to leave dock until word gets back. I'll let you know that ahead of time.
Right, yeah. Not until that.
Who the fuck reorganized my cabin?
You did.
Wasn't.
No.
Oh wait, he was in the captain's cabin.
Yeah.
No, only for a little bit.
Can we
And they
go
realized
find,
none of the
can we
clothes
go
were his
find
and he left.
the robe that he had to see if he remembers that? He had the weird
The Hugh Hefner robe, yeah.
yes.
Oh, that's right.
It was probably just a secret robe before.
I haven't worn that in years. Not since my college days.
He wore it like a week ago.
No.
His armor's enchanted
No.
and reversible. It can turn into a robe.
That's my clothes.
We make accommodations for the Felorian nobles, we say. Make sure they're comfortable and taken care of. Start nursing them back to health.
Yeah, that works.
We made someone a doctor. She can get on that.
A couple Carthalian doctors. Specifically, there has been since word that you had left and what you were going to do, a Carthalian contingent of Ka priests has shown up at the base.
Oh, nice.
They will meet you within a couple hours. They do show up. You didn't know they were coming, but they would show up. Their main priest's name is. Second.
Board of priests boarding our ship. That can't be good.
What color are the robes?
Canary yellow.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait.
Burnt umber. It's kind of like a mustard.
Then
Apple honeysuckle.
You?
What's that? Oh, that was my gut. That was my gut. Yes, that was my gut.
Freya. Yeah, thank you for saying hi to me and acknowledging. Oh, okay.
Hello.
okay.
I ain't got nothing.
The main priest is a priestess named Medelacia Calwin. She is average height, so about 5'7", red hair, about mid-aged, about 40. She is wearing the Sacrament of Ka, so she is wearing forest greens and black with a cut of a lighter green. She will come up. Permission to come aboard.
Sure.
Right?
Very skeptical.
She'll step up. As she begins to step up, she'll say, Captain, I heard you have retaken one of our great temples on the eastern front. We would like transportation there in a few days' time. As long as word comes back, they've retaken the territory, if that's okay.
We can arrange for that.
All right? Me and the other 4 priests with me are at your disposal in the meantime. I heard that there might have been some fighting with some vampires.
Yes, no threat to us, but the poor Felorians down below could use your aid.
I will send myself and my people down below to help out. And just let us know as long as you're available tomorrow for send myself and my people will be grateful. And there is something for you at the Temple of Ka back now.
I'll be sure to visit.
She'll go down below.
Anyway, I'll let you have it.
Is there anything else you guys are doing on the ship, talking to, looking at? Anything else you do during the day? We're just kind of go back to your rooms and rest. What do you guys do?
Well, I did die, so I'm probably, gonna be taking it easy on the ship in the meantime.
I'm not in the most decent of shape, so I'll probably long rest.
Probably a long rest. Okay.
Hang out, talk in the galley for a bit.
Okay.
Ah, the galley!
Okay. You strike up conversation. There's a few people there. Most of them just kind of drinking, hanging out. They're mostly drinking beer on the Carthalian dime. Carthal seems to have no end of good food and drink. So they've been stocking up and asking for extra rations and barrels. Well, they've been waiting for.
They're learning well.
You've trained them well, Quartermaster.
At least 6 are drunk right now. Half your crew is rich.
I'm disappointed it's only 6. I need to step it up.
Yeah, it's not like they had much else to do when they were stuck here.
Well, rescue those kids you wanted. Well,
Oh, your foot, your foot,
the
your foot.
nobles
Your foot.
that you wanted to smoot.
Don't break off your leg. You need it. For
Probably
stuff.
best we
Yes.
leave future conflicts here to themselves. You know, no need to win an entire war for them.
I mean, we could.
Nah.
It would be a great way to show up my father. If he went to the conflict, he never could.
Look what we did,
I don't
Dad.
want to do it because I want to. Just trying to
I did it the way your approval. That's why I didn't say you're proud of me. Why would you love me?
So after we transport these Ka priests to their temple again, back to Felores to drop off the nobles.
Any pressing matters that I would like to go kill Bravexis, but he can probably continue waiting. Is there
Meanwhile,
Anything else? So, yeah, as long as he doesn't show up here again.
a claw tatted on the chin. Hello.
Go away. We're busy.
Damn it! Too early in the episode.
Don't have to decide right away, but should think about what our next destination in mind should be. There's that, and the Winter Court to
Well,
eventually make our way to.
If we have nothing pressing.
Well, actually, there is a little something I would like to have
What
addressed.
are you about to say?
It's worth hearing, Captain. As you know, I am Norhagen Test.
Regrettably.
You've mentioned it.
And I have a brother, Bernie. Burned Toast, as I used to call him. Well, it sounds, as you know, he's in a spot of trouble. And it turns out, this chap by the name of, I think it was Vericastrian, one of the servants of the court, told me that I need to find him or I am in big owl bear doo-doo.
Haven't you just been running from him this whole time? What's the change now?
They found me. They caught up to me. So, if you could help me out, like a good chap you are, a solid chap, a good captain, if you say, if you were to heave-ho and set us on the right course to that destination of our goal, I'd be much appreciative.
Right. And that's where?
I don't know. I'm working on that part. I have a map that tells me where he might be. It's a map of pathfinding. Yeah.
That's something.
Yes.
And how long has your brother been missing?
Let's see. Today is...
Zofa 5.
Okay, so it's been at
What year?
least 100 years? Or so?
Are you sure you're concerned that he's missing?
I am now. Look, I had other things happen, and before you know it, you're on a ship, and there's so much to do.
What was the circumstances around his disappearance?
He made a... In the Spring Court, there are rules, regulations, practices, ceremonies. To join, you have to sacrifice. I had to get rid of the memory of my parents, whoever they were. I don't remember, because I gave my memory. Well, let's just say he was kind of like Mr. Decadic here, an academic type. But he said a few things, did a few things, broke the rule a little too many times. I attempted to smooth it over, and instead of having him killed right then and there, he was let go. But the queen determined that maybe he should come back and face punishment. I said, how about I go find him instead? And she said, okay. And then some time passed.
100 years.
Or so. And then she got tired of waiting. So if I find him, there's a chance we could appeal his case. But if one of her knights finds him, that's Judge Judy and executioner right there.
Jury. What the jury?
No, Judy. Judy is the one of the executioners. She's also a judge.
Cannon.
She's a judge, and if she finds you guilty, she just right then and there.
Judge Judy the executor.
It's wonderful to watch.
So what precisely were these rules that your brother broke?
Just mentioning the fact that she doesn't have a heart. It might have been a bad joke. He might have gotten drunk one night, or well, close to drunk one night, and might have just said, it's in the Fey world, every day is a different thing, and all the rules change on whims. One day it could be that blooming roses are not allowed in the court, so we have to run around and get rid of them. Or today is going to be a colder spring day than it was yesterday, so if you complain about how warm or cold it is, you are in trouble.
Isn't she called the
Yeah,
Heartless
that's what I've
Queen?
Yes, she is, but you're not supposed to make jokes about it or offer to bring her any fake hearts.
No clocks.
No Valentine's Day.
None of those little chalky candy hogs.
Mm-mm.
Did she literally not have a heart?
Did she not have? I don't think she literally doesn't have one.
Maybe.
Wasn't the rumor that the middle of the labyrinth had her heart in it?
Yes, that's. I mean, I've heard one of those rumors as well, but she She is who she is. I never really messed with that. I was more of a, go out and see the adventure kind of guy. Like kind of,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
But yes, so I could get in trouble, and I could pay the price, and my brother could pay the price, and that's really expensive.
What kind of price are we talking?
Like, what do you call it? Unliving, dying. Decadic has done it.
Yes, and I'm fine now, as you can
See, he got better.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound too
I
bad.
think you can walk it off.
No, it's probably not that kind of death.
Look,
Would
well,
this be the kind of punishment where you get taken away and punished, or would they just take care of
Go
our
ahead and
ship?
roll me a history check just to see if you can remember some of her
Oh, yeah.
famous punishments.
Yeah, because it's been a long time. So
I'm here's a
history.
great way for Toast to leave.
Ooh, that's a 4 total.
Exactly what you said.
There was a guy
Who did the thing with the place? You
who
know.
might have, and then he was told not to do it again, and then he died.
You know, I'll give you one. Even with a 4, you only know the ones you've seen.
Yeah, like the
Once
famous
she made a person age in reverse until they stopped existing.
She made one woman who I think she said she didn't say excuse me right away on a day where manners were more important than any other. And she made the woman age all the way backwards until she didn't exist anymore.
Just like my friend Benjamin.
Another
Oh, the Button family.
another famous one is commonly she was sick, the Bandersnatch.
Oh, yes. I'm also remembering she does have this creature, the Bandersnatch,
Nah,
who
she went to my
will
school.
hunt you down. That's her favorite and common one. Sometimes they allow betting, and sometimes they don't. Depending on who you bet on and who wins, sometimes you also get in trouble. You may bet to win, and then if you do, she might get mad at you.
I have to admit, I don't see the appeal to joining this court.
Oh, it's sunny and nice. The weather's pretty decent. There are fun things to do. Lots
Don't
of betting.
mention that the weather's nice.
Unless you can. Or you can't.
Or you must.
Or you shouldn't. Or you shan't. Yes. It's fun though.
I don't get you
It's the
joining,
Fae. It makes sense to me.
but I do get you why you've left for 100 years and not been back.
Well, when you see the ocean for the first time and you see one of those ships sailing in the wind, the spray, the deck beneath your feet and the wind.
And the lack of flowers.
That too.
Were you just a child when you joined the court?
Kind of.
I'm impressed you.
I was barely a century old.
You went a century without seeing
Yeah,
the
some
ocean.
plant growth.
I hadn't seen the ocean before that either, too, yeah.
Flowers start popping up.
Son of a bitch!
Right.
I'm not looking at him.
So, if you don't find your brother, they're going to come for you and possibly take a chunk of the ship with you.
Probably, and they might, depending on other feelings, they might take you with us as accomplices. But I'm not really too concerned about that.
What's the Bandersnatch?
It's a big creature with lots of teeth. And it hunts you down and eats you a few times. It's got more than one mouth, I think. Or one big one. Or not.
Or no.
I haven't seen it very clearly. I don't like this.
It starts coming from the flowers.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's a sign.
That's the sign of the Bandersnatch.
That's the Bandersnatch.
So, we should go find Toast's brother.
Apparently.
Like, I'm like white as I'm just like drained of all the this is.
Can't leave right this minute.
You had how long left?
I think I have 28 days.
End of the month,
Yes, end of the.
which would be.
Hi, puppy girl.
In the background, the flowers are just giving off that sound. They slowly start pointing their heads towards
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kiss.
Norhaven.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
No, that's mine. Don't eat
We'll
that.
take the priest over there tomorrow, and
Okay.
then we'll head off towards wherever your map says.
Aye.
In the meantime, would you keep your music to yourself?
Yes. Okay, if I can.
And your flowers. I'd
Ah,
really rather not hear that.
I'll do my best, Captain.
Quite unnerving if you can determine a direction for us to.
I will look at my map of pathfinding and see what I can do.
Yes. And then we'll happily assist you in this endeavor.
Yes, because it would be nice not to have to worry about this following me. And if there are any consequences for you being around, who knows? Like I said, the rules change, so you could be guilty of harboring a fugitive or
Well, we could just.
or
hand
guilty
it
of something else.
I'm gonna wait for him to walk away before suggesting that.
off. No, I think it's important he knows.
Ooh, chocolate. What? I'm sorry, Captain. You were saying? Just dropping me off somewhere, that'd be fun. I could build my own ship and fight off aliens off of that. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
Careful you don't hit the flowers.
Son of a bitch. They would follow me, wouldn't they?
No, see what happens. I'm curious.
So all else fails, we abandon him in a dinghy in the middle of the ocean at the end of the month.
Should be safe there.
Yes.
With extra snapdragons.
We'll see, Captain. I'd rather hope not. I think we can face this threat together.
This threat that you have brought upon us.
Yes.
Because you spent 100 years not looking
Or,
for
well, 100 years or so. I mean, but it's a ship, and there was adventures, there were pirates, there were drinks, there were these things that you could do, you know, where they would surround you and you could kill them all and
Long life.
buckle your swash. Oh,
Long
good
life
times.
is wasted on you.
Probably, but I like it.
He will outlive us all, sadly, probably. Even me.
Definitely me.
I'll remember you fondly.
I sometimes
Captain,
have this.
Captain, right.
Yes, that's my first name. Given to me by my parents.
Apt of them. Very apt of them.
Quick stopping for Captain, as Zork said.
Hopefully he doesn't become Admiral. Admiral Captain.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna go get away from his flowers. Leave him to his chorus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my room and rest now.
Okay. Any of the flowers fall on?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, God. Yep. Sir. Boop, 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 boop. Just popping up behind you.
I don't see them. They can't see me. I am
The rest of the
happy.
crew is staring like, what the fuck?
I'm just
He's
going
becoming
to
a
bed.
florist.
Flowers.
Don't say that word.
And the remaining steam flowers just do small little fire bolts, just putting them out.
Yeah, I definitely say Hannah Drydale is all over that. She's walking behind with a torch, just killing flowers. Some of us are trying to sleep.
I can't hear you. I can't see you. I'm a grown up. This doesn't bother me.
Is there anything else anyone else is doing?
Nothing says I'm a grown up like I'm a group.
Can't hear you.
I'm good.
Okay.
Rearrange my cabin like it's supposed to be.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. So the next day happens. You do receive word back. A messenger comes back with sigils, giving you guys free reign on the Eastern Front. But the commander doesn't meet you. It's a lower level
I
captain.
don't want to talk to him anyway.
But you guys do have free reign. So do you guys teleport them back to?
By ship, it's not very far, right? So,
Yeah. Okay. So you fly in
We
there.
can just drop them off and keep going.
Yeah.
It'll take us 27 days to get there.
As the
Engine stuff.
as the clamps release, the ship is still floating, but it's not moving, right? It's just kind of staying there floating.
Uh-oh.
You kind of the suspended dock.
So here, we need to disengage the parking brake. I know it's been a while since we've flown, but
Like your character's trying to, like Zork stands at the wheel, putting the gas on, and the gas isn't going.
He reaches over the seat to back up.
Smoot, do you want to go to the engine room and ask Millie if there's any trouble with the engine?
See if she's giving it all she's got.
Shaw.
She does seem to have a fondness for you.
Okay, so
And
head down
none
there.
for me at the moment.
Oh, that's right.
I went through all the trouble to try to set you up.
I mean, I appreciate you inviting one of my friends on, Captain, but I don't know what exactly you were expecting.
You guys make your way
I'm gonna get you a harem.
back down to the main engine room. The door is shut. What do you do?
Open it.
Hmm?
Open it.
Okay. You try to open it. It seems to be locked on that side.
Perhaps you should try knocking, Smoot.
No, wait. It might not be locked. No, it isn't. It isn't locked. I'm sorry.
No,
Etiquette
it's-
on my part.
You got to hold the other way on the handle.
Push. Okay. You turn the handle easily. You open it. As you do, the solid steel door just kind of swings open. And the room appears to be empty. The bed is tidy. And there is a letter on the bed.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
Empty as in no floating rock?
Oh, sorry. There is the giant floating
The
rock.
engine is gone.
I was going to say,
Jeez, don't let her
impressive.
The thing, literally the most important thing to the ship.
I'm impressed it's still
Because without it,
floating.
it's just a goddamn boat.
I think if that was the case, then yeah, when we deep undock, we would just.
They sabotaged us.
I'll
They
Yeah.
killed Millie.
check out that letter left on the bed.
I'll never forget
You read it?
Yes, I do.
All right. It does not say I prepared exploding runes today, so
Cool.
there we go. It's an old joke.
What is that?
Yeah, you read it. It says, Dear Decay, I know it's been some time since we've spoken. These last few days, I want you to know, have been important to me. But I also have to let you know that I'm having trouble believing what you told me. And I'm sorry, but I contacted Drember. He showed me everything was fine. And he has proposed marriage. I have come to meet him, and I'm not sure what game you're playing. I'm sure it was in a good jest. Drember only says good things about you. If you are sincere, you are welcome to meet us. You can find me in friendship
On Facebook.
at, let me look at the name of the place. Sorry, I had it open.
Tinder.
No.
Friendship on Tinder.
Happens.
You can find me in Bashby. There, myself and my maid of honor would welcome you, and Drember says that you can be his best man. There are no hard feelings with your prank. It ends, in short, your best friend, in confidence, Millie.
I inspect the handwriting. I don't know if I have a sample of her handwriting. Determine if this is really her handiwork or.
Are you proficient in forgery tools? If not, it's just an intelligence check.
We do. We have
Actually,
somebody on the ship that is.
according to my D&D Beyond character sheet, apparently I am proficient in forgery tools.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Dang.
Add your proficiency bonus, And do you have keen mind?
I do, yes.
Add 4.
Did you just forge your forgery
No.
proficiency?
Yeah, no, add 2 from keen mind. But yeah, intelligence plus proficiency. So it'd be any intelligent proficient thing. So I assume the same role as Arcana. And plus 2.
Alright. I got new dice, not cursed by your funk.
My funk. Yeah.
Your funk.
Yeah, my funk now here. Plus 2. What's my what's proficiency bonus? 5.
So it'd probably be the same as Arcana plus 2. Because your Arcana would be intelligence plus proficiency.
Oh, well, it's same as my Arcana, then that's
Yeah, 11 plus 2.
gonna be 19 total.
19? It seems like hers. And it is sealed with a kiss.
Is it her kiss?
I can tell you.
It could be, but it wouldn't be awkward if it wasn't somebody else's, right?
There's a few. Smoot kissed us. Does this match up?
God damn it!
That's her.
No, it is hers. It is hers.
And did you mention a time frame at all in the letter, or just the location?
She just mentioned the location.
Come whenever you want. We'll have our wedding when you get here.
You never show up. They'll never get married.
Ah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Married to
things
the-
don't happen when you aren't there.
Nope. Mm-mm. Not one
They
bit.
won't.
We haven't shown that plots don't progress if you don't do anything at all.
Well, his won't. He needs to be the best man there, so they gotta wait for him. For Dresden, his dear alive friend.
That is in no way dead.
This is not good, Smirt. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Smoot drove her off.
I have been grooming her.
While you guys think and discuss that, I'm going to use the bathroom.
I think we need to talk to that archmage and complain that his engineer ran away.
That's a good point.
So she's gone.
Yes.
To go get married to
who?
the dead guy.
To my friend Drember, who's totally alive.
What the hell did you do?
Family, I rocked her world.
Yeah, your dream about that was pretty loud too. The whole boat.
I knew it wasn't a dream. I have the saws.
So now we don't have an engineer person?
Not a dedicated one. We'll have to use
Son of a bitch!
shell slots. Again.
I worked hard to wish for that.
Gosh.
So were they in some type of relationship before this?
Not that I had written up in my backstory. I don't.
Are you familiar with the Harry Potter series?
Yeah.
Okay, you know book 2?
The Chamber of Secrets?
Yes.
Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I mean,
How Ginny Weasley kind of gets attached to a diary? It's kind of like that. She's writing to some dude, he's writing back.
So who knows who's on the other end of that? Right?
So what?
Don't you know who's on the other end of the
Oh, yeah, Decay
Oh, I
knows the
do
truth.
know. Yes.
No, it's Tom Riddle.
God, shit.
Tom Morvallo Riddle.
Oh, shit.
God, I wish it was Tom Riddle instead. Smoot, this is I don't remember what all I told you about my
You ever seen John Carter of
Sonnet
Mars?
classmates.
John Carter?
One of my old
Mars.
classmates, Thane, is
I have nothing to
responsible
do with
for
this.
selling me into slavery back on the Amistad.
I remember that.
Yes.
About that.
And Millie here has been supposedly conversing with one of my other friends, Drenber, who I sadly have learned was in fact killed by Thane.
Mm.
And she's apparently run off to get married to Drenber now.
Well, I can assure
And-
you she wasn't ready to
and this
when
is the
we were
guy-
together.
And this is the guy that sold you or got you tricked into this, right?
Yes.
Not a good chap. Not a good chap at all.
So this, and where's Bashview? Do you know that? I feel like we mentioned that before. Another plot stuff, maybe.
Yeah, that would be probably
is
a
it?
history check.
It's the most common fetish in this room.
14.
Okay.
No, yeah.
You gotta keep believing in it.
Ravenclaw guy.
is nestled near the border between the free lands leading towards the Democratic Free State of Tortistra and Khazad-dûm. It's near the Broken River.
Ooh.
How far out of our way?
The other side of Carthol.
So a minor detour.
Depends where his thing even takes us.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah, I'll be studying.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're taking the.
So approximately there-ish.
Yeah, about there. I haven't put it on the map. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on the map now.
Sif, put it on the map.
So
Sif gets
Yeah.
off me. Sif, I don't.
literally not that far out of our way.
That means he does.
Smoots, in any of your adventures around the cabin, do we have a piece of her hair or anything?
Ooh.
Make it easier to scry upon her.
There may have been some shaving.
What?
Go
Okay.
ahead and make me an investigation check around her cabin.
And I do also have this notebook she gave me. I
Did you
don't
say
know if that would
investigation for me?
count as well.
Yeah.
What? No.
Shaving. Like, I'm not even going in there. Like, you go in there, I'm not.
I did. 18.
18.
At least I think I did.
There we go. I just created the marker for Bash View. Probably might have to refresh to see it. 18.
I'm studying El Mapo de Pathfinding.
No. She has purposely swept this room. And now that you think about it, she does seem kind of conscientious about that. Like when she brushes her hair, she kind of collects it and kind of just puts it in her pocket, which is common for wizards, right? You don't leave
What?
hairs
Sure,
and
yeah.
toenail clippings behind, that kind of thing.
This is from me looking at the map?
No, I thought you
Well, you were searching
Yeah.
for hair, we
Yeah.
thought.
I thought you were
Oh, I'm
looking for
sorry.
hair
Yes,
and
yes.
Pieces of like.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look at the map. There's no hair.
Sorry. That's what I'm going to do next.
See, he's
Sorry.
using the map to find the hair.
It says it's right here.
Which is unsurprising to Decade because it is super common. Like wizards are a little paranoid about people getting like
Their toenail
pieces
clippings
of
and stuff.
them.
So
Sorry, Decadic, I tried.
so that
Damn
notebook she gave me that I could also contact her through.
That is a.
He's Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, she did give you one. She did give you
Yeah,
one.
so I don't know
Yeah,
if
too.
it counts as a possession of her. She gave it to me. I got it from her.
It counts as a. It's in your possession now. That doesn't. But the letter she wrote,
Oh yeah.
that counts.
All right. We'll say that I prepared Scry for this day. I haven't actually checked my spells yet.
I've
But
always got it prepared.
if you insist, Captain.
I don't have anything else to use them on right now.
All
Go
right.
out the old crystal. Go get the crystal ball.
Oh yeah, you can project it too. Yeah,
So you
okay.
can see.
Do you have that at 2? Does that attunement item?
No, it's just a plain old crystal
Oh,
ball.
okay,
Nothing
okay.
special. Not like a good one.
Right.
It's a basic
Just
one. we found again.
don't look
Walmart.
at the search history on it.
And with that possession,
Shower. What?
we're going to scry on her,
Smooth shower night.
which possession gives a minus. Well, actually, you should, huh?
Smooth shower only.
You're
man?
familiar with her. I've just met her.
All right.
How do you think
Yeah,
that?
go
What
for
a
it.
kingdom.
If you insist, Captain.
Again, I do.
Make up your mind. I'll cast Scry upon. I guess I don't even really need the letter if I know her
Crystal ball.
personally. Just,
Why don't you stack them both? It makes it harder to fail.
I don't think that's how that works, Captain.
It is.
Uh,
I mean, Catherine makes sense here. I mean,
You know
the
her
more
well.
the stuff,
and,
yeah, the more
yeah,
you get.
sure. Yes, the warlock knows more than the wizard. Fine. I cast Scry.
We'll make everybody else uncomfortable.
Wisdom save.
Look, I don't know why it works. I know how it works.
No, I'm not rolling a die.
I just know that it works
Yes.
and what it does, but not
Good
why.
level.
I know what I do, and then it works.
Scry's, yes, a wisdom save.
The wisdom save.
I push the
and-
buttons, it does the thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
she gets you get a +5 because you're familiar with her,
Oh.
and the possession gives her a -4 to her save. Or I guess rather, between the two, she gets a -9 to her save.
Okay.
So you're 19 scry.
Okay, so possession or garment is -4.
Familiar, -5.
Okay, so it's -5 and the -4 is a -9. I need a crazy high check. So do not make it. You see her, it has been 2 days. Let me roll to see how far she has gotten in
Teleport.
technically 2.5 days.
Right, we might have to.
That'll be tomorrow at most. We're all out of ports.
Well,
You are here. She would have to do
Trying to abandon the crew.
crow flies.
No one leaves unless we let them.
Right now, she appears to be just passing over some
No one leaves
mountains,
with no
and
notice. It's just rude.
as she's passing over mountains, she seems to be getting into their. You get like a back view lit vision of her in the scrying mirror. She's just passing mountains, and at this point, she's kind of starting to go from where mountains are to where hilly terrain is.
Is she walking?
She is flying on a broom.
Riches.
Typical.
I don't judge.
Brooms. Which only
She's
go so
pretty high up in the air.
Teleport.
You go to where she just keeps going. You get there, but
I
she's
mean-
Teleport in front of her.
The more we guess, the more fun it gets.
Conceivably, we could
Just
catch
go,
up to her
no.
somehow. And Trey's with us. Hey, Trey!
How you doing?
Good.
Not great. Our engineer ran away because Decadic made her uncomfortable. Created a hostile work environment.
I'm trying to.
There's an HR.
Pervax stole the HR.
Keep it in your pants.
That was the problem.
She wanted me to take dictation, and I wrote down everything she said. I don't know which one.
Shit.
Uh,
I want you to take this down. All right, what do you want? I want you to go down on me. I want you to go down on me.
That'd be Maria.
I mean, for real, you have a helmet teleportation. Should we just try to?
I think we're still on the same page. And right now, no. Well, I guess it was the next day, wasn't it? The ship got unlocked.
Snakes on a broom.
You get like 1d3.
1d3, baby.
Yeah.
Snakes on another one a broom.
1. That's not very confidence-inducing. We know where she's headed.
And the Hearthstone, I believe, is on its first day back in its Hearth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got a charge.
So, if you would, power the ship. We'll drop off these priestesses. We'll spy on her again and then go join her.
Yes, we should catch up to her quickly before she gets hurt.
I mean, toasting weight. It's fine.
They waited 100 years. So
Yeah, what's their big hurry all of a sudden?
Well, 100 years here. It could have been who knows how long there.
I mean, between the two, yes, I want to say
It's called time.
I want to say
It's very understandable.
Or some
So,
places
yes,
called
I'll
Jeremy
I'll put
Baramy.
the charges in the ship for now, so we can drop off the
You
priests.
burn a 5th level slot.
She's strong.
And now it has 1 charge for the day.
Every day has so many hours.
Okay. You guys fly out, drop off the priestesses of Ka. I will make a check to see how long that took.
Hi, puppy girl.
Not too long. It takes you about
He did it.
4 hours flying to get there. You have to take an odd route because it still is, even though this area is recently taken back by Carthalian forces, there's still forces there, right? Every once in a while you see like a flock of suicidal imps with like suicide vests, which is a thing. Like it's they
Yeah,
like
why
the
not? If I think I
glowing
really
pots
die.
on the back. You
Throw
know.
the rabbit at him.
You'll see like other like
Explode the
small.
rabbits.
You see like groups of like Thayan, demon pikemen, that kind of thing, Cambians. But you fly around it, and eventually you do make it there. You drop off the priests who go in. The priests meeting them there. There is a contingent of pikemen and other such guards. that seem to be manning the walls, and they seem to have been reinforcing this temple. There isn't a full army here, but there's a good 45 men. Pikemen, halberds, that kind of thing, that are here.
So what do we get from this temple?
Like they said, it is an L.
Oh, right, yeah.
Aren't we in now?
No,
No.
we dropped them back off at where we killed the vampires.
Yeah,
They were
that's-
there.
So
Then-
deeper in the eastern front, this new
Okay,
far from
sorry,
town.
misunderstood.
Yeah. Our gift is back at their home temple back on.
Okay.
It's
No,
daytime,
when
I
you get back
understand.
to the Temple of El,
Still noon.
Temple of Ka in El, the head priestess does have something for you.
Okay.
Right. And so, before I forget, based on what we've alluded previously, I've written down
Yes.
1,600 copper,
Yep.
plus 5,000 copper, and you mentioned 15,000 more copper?
Yeah, there's 15,000 more throughout. Because
So-
while you're cleaning it up, you're like, oh, here's a pile of gold covered in blood. All right.
So I'll do the math on that. Carry on.
So we got
And specifically add 3 soul coins.
soul coins.
3 more of those.
You buy a ticket on the soul train with your soul coin.
I've got like
I mean, technically, yes.
Too bad Smith broke the cannon.
You broke the freaking cannon.
Oh, those soul coins.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking the other ones.
Oh yes.
The
What happened to the-
possession ones.
Do we
or
still have the
whatever,
cursed
that-
Ken
they took
Kugel?
to-
Oh wait,
yeah,
that's
that
on
was-
Scarlet. Scarlet had a coin from the cursed Ken Kugel.
Oh, well, good news is it's been taken care of.
Kind of.
It's obsidian. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. So don't worry about it.
I wasn't worried. But thank you for being concerned. So how's L in relation to Barrow Smith?
It's on the way you'd have to hang a left to get there. So it's it's Bashford. You'd have to take the long way around instead of the straight left.
Oh, it's like, are you stretched? Like, John, are you okay?
Yeah, we'll drop by there.
Fine, what are you talking about?
Nothing.
After that, we'll make a way for that.
You go to L and then go to Bashford.
No, we'll go to L later.
We'll go to L later. Okay.
Yeah, and
crash a wedding and then go get her.
Yes.
on the way there.
What is the current date? It's been 3 days.
1 week
past.
since
3 days past, that would be
Show
Zofa
up
9.
today, hound on the window, hop on the bus.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. You can be Dustin Hoffman.
5, 6, 7, again. Zofa
I know,
9.
It's in the
okay.
contract.
Okay, Zofa 9. Noted.
So do that. We're heading off.
Okay, heading off.
We're just sailing.
Cool. It's going to be a day's travel back to L from where you currently are.
Not to L.
Oh, sorry.
Bashview.
A Bashview is going to be. Let me look at the map.
See your dice, Tom. I want to see those.
You guys can fly straight there too, because now you guys have a pass. You have a set sail. Your ship is now
It's a
kind of
boyfriend,
known.
huh?
Like it's a big deal that you made progress on the Eastern Front.
Of course we did. Haven't they heard of us? They have
You know
now.
what? You've been written about in the Magic Gazette. So
Yeah, these sometimes. What are these?
Is that like the National Enquirer or a little better?
it's a little bit better, and it's page 3. Hello. The war's been going on
The
so
National
far. it's like-
Enquirer. This halfling woman is pregnant with a donkey's baby. How?
Doctor
Or
claims to be
these.
pregnant by 13 other crew members.
At the same time?
Reports Dr. Scarlet.
In a row?
Wait, is this as recent? What?
Scarlet's in there. Doctor,
Picture of
doctor claims to have done brain surgery in an invisible cube.
Oh my god, it's those people
I
that
think
kept
so.
disguising themselves as Scarlet now.
Oh my god.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think
Those
before
motherfuckers.
I want them to steal the Scarlet statue from our ship and then Scarlet to show up.
Okay. Copper disbursement. Yeah. Tom, you get 2,880 copper.
Jeez.
Neil, you get 2,400 copper. Matt, you get 1,920 copper.
I'm not poor anymore.
Corey, you get 1,440 copper.
1,440.
Trey, you and I get 960 copper, as does the ship share. And the rest goes to the crew.
Why can't I?
So 960.
1,140.
Good job.
Is anyone else's being a little weird?
No.
It's not letting me click on.
You might need to reload the page.
Ah, heavens, I bet you're right.
What I've had to do every time we play, since I don't shut this thing off
Oh,
between sessions,
yeah.
I copy the URL, open a new tab, paste it in there, and then it works.
Well, that's what I do too.
Our ship might be the richest one of us currently.
I would hope so,
How much
honestly.
is it?
It's up to 9,100 at the moment.
Maybe in money, but not in experience.
I mean, with what it's been
I'd always have to
through.
wait back with the ship while
The
we go off
riches
adventure.
are the people we've met along the way.
So it's,
God, Smoot's changed
Somebody
again.
hit him.
so it's going to be 2 days. 2 days of travel back to back to Bashfield.
Alright. That'd be scrying on Millie each day just to like track like how far she's gotten.
So by the next day, she has made it to Bashfield.
Can I?
Roll me. How much do you want to watch her while she gets to Bashfield? Let's say she gets to Bashfield at the end of your scry. How many more spell slots and how long are you willing to burn to watch her in Bashfield?
I would keep. Yeah, I'd do Elder and higher level spell slots.
Wouldn't you want to see her fiance?
That too. That's a good point actually. Could I attempt to scry on Thane, wherever he is in Bashfield, see what he's up to?
Let me read something.
Wait,
Yep, ribbons.
Can't scry on people that
Okay.
don't exist.
Okay. You attempt to scry on him,
See yourself.
and it doesn't go through. Oh, dear God. He's either dead or not on this plane.
Gotcha.
Okay. Hi.
So you
Hello.
do that one.
This squishy girl.
Okay.
How's your face?
Now what do you do?
I know. I can't. My persuasion rolls have always been shit with her, but I want to cast a sending spell just to talk to her and try to stop her.
Stop in the
Okay,
name of love.
So she's reached Bashfield. You try to scry on Thane. Nothing.
Nothing there.
You learn that he's not on this plane. Okay.
Yeah.
You cast Sending. What do you say?
Yo, babe, what's up?
If it's a dick pic, I will punch you.
Describe the dick pic in 20 words.
Capital D equal sign equal sign equal sign equal sign 8.
I see no downside to this.
Eggplants don't exist in this world, but I'm going to create them.
I'm going to create the emoji first, and then the actual.
Emoticons all the way.
I communicate only in GIFs.
Sounds like a horrible.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Just figuring out my tack here.
Work.
Millie, I apologize for upsetting you. I only want my friends to be safe. If you will wait for me, I will meet with Jumper.
Scoozy.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Bane of my existence.
Lately, yes. Specifically, only with her.
That's true. Well, and the
I just get
Knowles.
nervous around
And
her.
Knowles, yeah.
Same thing.
Yes, because she's about to die, Captain. Okay. 16.
16. Okay. Are you proficient?
No.
Ah, damn. Hey.
We will probably not be where we are now if I was proficient in persuasion.
So, she will say back, let me put myself in the ground. Decaying. All's forgiven. We'll wait 2 days for you. Drember is with me. So is Elise. We'll wait for you in Bashview. I'm looking at a local church. Poppy seeds. And then it ends because I ran out of words.
Just wanted to put it.
Poppy
Want to use
seeds.
all of the words.
There are 140 characters. She's using them all. Damn it.
Okay. Now I'd like to. I'm sorry. Let me keep track of the actual fucking spell slots I'm burning off here.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy seeds, huh?
Poppy seeds.
Muffins. There's muffins.
Sounds like a code
And
word.
there will be a continental breakfast at the wedding.
3 bagels.
You know, this guy Dresden sounds pretty great.
Punch and pie.
All right.
I don't care what demon he wears.
So that means the reception is at like a Radisson or a Motel
Not a
6.
5th level slot, so I'm going to upcast 7th level
Church is the wrong
Scry
place.
on Elise. Because last I heard, she was actually over in Pembroke, Thousand Spires.
Yes.
Which also isn't that far from there, actually.
Well, a little bit, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not close, but
Yeah, with Gendry Eldershock, her master. Technically her owner.
yeah.
Rolling percentiles. Do you know she spends half her time in a location that can't be scried on, so I gotta have you roll to see if she's there or not.
First
There's a good
percentile.
chance she's not, so I will say 75 and below she's scryable. 76 and up she's not.
Alright, so I want low. Down, get low. 72.
Ooh, that's close.
She is currently she's dressed. Let me look at your description of her.
Just like a hooer.
No.
What'd you say about my friends?
She's bathing.
She is. She has interesting shocks of white through her hair right now. She is wearing some interesting chain piercings along her ear. She's dressed in kind of more formal black with long, pointed collar. She is right now hugging Millie. They're together right now. They're talking. They seem to be speaking about something very quickly to each other. She's looking at Millie's hand, who has a ring that is fairly large size. And she seems to be looking back and forth between nothing, right? There's Millie and Elise seem to be looking towards something or towards someone and then back themselves and like talking and then looking back and gesturing towards someone who's not there. There's also a really old gnome who looks sickly beside her. He's wearing a robe with 9 different collars.
All popped.
Yes, it looks almost like a fan, almost. So like collar after layer of collar, all in different colors. And he, in his right hand, he's holding the skull of a baby dragon. And he's happily gesturing towards them and then back towards no one.
Have I seen him with Elise before when I scribed on her?
No, you have not seen him before. He is new to you. But he doesn't seem new to Elise. Well, roll me an insight check on that one. Actually, that's deductive on people's motions and gesturing.
6.
6. I mean, maybe he's like a creeper, but he's well dressed. He's dressed like a high level mage. You can't quite place him. You think he might have something to do with them, where they might know him. He's a gnome, though, so he could be someone of import.
Is he hot?
No, he looks sickly. Honestly, it looks like he has boils on his arms and hands. It looks like he's malnourished. You seem like somebody who's gone through chemo, right? Mm-hmm. He looks like he's heavy into that.
Okay. He said he's holding a dragon skull.
Yeah, in his left hand.
And is he just holding it casually, or does it look like he's using it to cast something?
Make me an Arcana check.
Yes, finally, that's something I'm good at.
Roll 1.
There's my natural 20.
There you go.
For a total of 31.
That is a powerful magi focus, right? And a tunable item. It's definitely magic, definitely powerful, definitely necromancy. Powerful necromancy.
Colors give him the power.
You even, hell, at 20, that's a black dragon skull.
Oh, shiz.
A baby black dragon
Baby
skull.
black dragon skull. The black dragons are tied to undeath, to necromancy, to decay.
So, I mean, Elise was always kind of a spooky, creepy girl, but I'm not sure this is a friend of hers. Captain, we have 2 days to catch up with my friend. She's agreed to wait on any festivities for that long. I suspect she's under the influence of some illusory spell, making her think she can see my dead friend, or maybe someone's taking on his form. I'm not entirely sure, but we don't have much time.
Well, let's get there and reveal it then.
Indeed, yes.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Just for the hell of it, if you want to really make this a party, I'll burn my 8-bubble scry on my last classmate, Elmore. Is he in this mix at all, or is he still where I last saw him? See, this is a class reunion I'm about to walk into.
Elmore, currently you do scry on. Easy to find with an 8th level. He is actually, you see him walking towards a very familiar citadel. A citadel of Ka on the eastern front.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I literally just miss him?
You literally just missed him.
Yeah.
He was in a very familiar battle.
Well, at least he's safe, or from this anyway.
Yeah, he looks like he's doing all right. He's got this wicked scar on his right cheek right now, but outside of that, looks to be fine. Kind of walking in position with a couple other wizards. He's more heavily dressed, so he's kind of like in a flying V almost, where he's at the head and he has 2 other wizards behind him. But he's the only one wearing armor with a weapon, because he was more of an Eldritch Knight than he was a wizard, more physical.
I have a crazy idea.
Uh-oh.
You still have the piece of masonry from the citadel, right?
I do.
Can you bamf me back there, and we can grab my last classmate and bring him along with us?
You're going to talk him into it?
Yes.
Good job.
Not so much.
Are we still on day 1 since we left?
He's gonna pull.
This is still day one. Yeah.
Hey, come with me.
Elmore, he's
You gain a D6 every dawn. Oh, sorry, a D3, so it's a D6, right?
No, I have a D3. Don't worry. I'm covered.
Oh, okay, so there you go. True nerds have a D3.
Elmore's a good chap. He's not the brightest, but he's a very loyal friend and very dependable in this tough situation like this, and I'm sure he could be of great assistance.
It would have to wait till tomorrow. I can only send us one way currently. Perhaps talk to him if you can get him to wait there for a day.
So we've had a long rest, right?
It has been a
Otherwise,
long rest. So this is
take
the
a
start
nap
of
for an
a long
hour
rest.
and recover it. Right? Can't you get a few back from sleeping?
Did they move the
I'll-
long rest button?
Yeah, I could wait till tomorrow, and yeah. Sorry, this starting up as Corey's shit. This has become my shit out of nowhere very quickly.
Look,
I just
we're
cause
happy
tension. Whatever you decide to,
Yeah, you
to go
fucking
after.
We're happy to take anything that'll potentially lead to Nito's death.
Whatever eats up time.
We gotta go take care of this thing. We can't
Yeah,
have somebody get married.
You're
I mean,
fine. You're fine.
That's
It's your
a big
life.
deal.
This is the brother you haven't worried about for 100 years. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
tell me
why are you in
how
such a hurry? now?
heartbroken you are.
It's only because you're another 28 days.
So sure, I'll wait till tomorrow for you guys. And I'll
I hate you all.
send,
So you're gonna wait for day number 2?
yes.
Okay.
And I'll send a message to Elmore. Sending to Elmore back at the Citadel.
What do you say?
Elmore, this is Decadic. Long time no see. I understand you're at the Temple of Ka. I can be there tomorrow if you want. Last one.
Poppy seed.
You hear back, Decadic? Son of a bitch, you're alive! Fuck!
And that's it.
What?
Yeah.
How are you talking? What's going? Like he just mumbles, confused, and then he's like, "I'll see you there."
All right then.
Okay. I guess during this day's rest, does anybody have anything before we end this day?
I'm just gonna do my map.
Okay. It is to the south.
Okay, south.
South.
Gotcha.
South. Let me look at the map. I'll give you whether it's slightly east or west or whatever. South and east.
Okay, south and east.
Yeah.
And we just
Or south and west. Sorry,
south and west. So is that, from what I can tell, is that in the same direction as the Temple of Ka, where we just left?
No, that would be north.
Okay.
That'd be northwest. So it's the polar opposite direction. of where
Gotcha.
you're going.
All right.
Well, we're on the way. Same way. So, yeah.
Okay. I want everyone to roll me a d10 to see who I fuck with today.
Oy.
Someone else is turning the pokey. Come on.
We'll see. 5, 3,
D6.
8,
10.
D10.
10 from Trey.
10,
9.
9.
9.
All right.
You got a spread.
3.
Ooh.
Ha
It's
Good thing I'll have to wait.
it's late at night.
So we just progressive.
It's late at night. You're kind of wrapping up for bed. Kind of just you got your whatever your
Don't
version
question
of
my
like a
sleeping
nightie is.
Too
right?
late.
Maybe like a hat. I don't know. The snake sleeves are lightly.
What do you want?
And one really long slipper.
Dr. Pepper?
Her name is Renee, right?
Raina.
Raina. Raina's kind of. Why, thank you. Kind of curled up on the bed.
Anyone else?
You're with her at this point. At one point, she says, Zorky,
Zorky.
Get out of my cabin.
We all leave.
She looks you in the eye and she says, I know what you do is dangerous, and I'm here with you for it to the end. But it's been a wonderful time, and I want to keep having it. But we've been dancing around it. I want to have children. I know you go on adventures and there's a lot of powerful magic. I'm not having it with anyone else. I'm just letting you know now. I want to have a future. If we're going to keep doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Have some cheeks, baby.
Whoa, a little loud there, Trey. A little loud.
Come on, man. Come on. You're not in the scene. You're not in the scene. It's not your scene. I know it's technically improbable between us, but
Can't say I've looked into the logistics enough.
Skylar read some books.
maybe next time
Skylar was
you
trying to show me the book.
maybe you do next time you do a favor for a god or some powerful wizard, you can ask.
Oh, that's
I understand why you'd want that. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't also. But
Stop playing with the ducks and look at me.
Crackers. Have ducks isn't that good?
How do we give that duck a squeaking call?
I got tired of the quacks. They're magically enchanted.
It's one of the flowers.
They squeaky. Losing you for as long as I did was the worst thing that's ever happened. I'm worried that adding in a child makes the risk even greater.
Lives are always going to be risky. Time's never going to be right. Right now, the time's impossible. I'm just telling you it's what I want.
See what I can do.
Okay.
I can marry us. By the power vested in me.
By me.
For the power of me. I married these ducks, goddammit.
I practiced. I married them several times, in fact.
And now they kiss.
Anyway,
Let no man tear apart what I have put together.
yeah, at that point, she'll roll over, and that's pretty much it for the night. So.
He's in there playing Pope again.
Now, do I fertilize like a fish? How does this work? Oh, shit.
It's not logistically possible. Right? Like, these are like Quixovians are reptilian, right? It doesn't like you may have whatever you assume it to be. I'm not going that deep. I'm not going that deep into whatever, right? I'll fade to black.
Alexa.
Like technically, it's not currently possible.
Yeah.
Right? She's asking for something that's like, you know.
I assume you people
around
screw
Logistically unlikely.
It's a mammal and a reptile.
Yeah,
Right? It's
I have
not-
other potential options that aren't great.
Anyway,
I do have scrolls of reincarnation.
I'm
That
saying,
requires death and a bit of dice rolling.
yeah. Anyway, once again, I am presenting tension.
Or, you know, I can marry you. Or
There you go.
you too.
Oh, wait, not with that sword. No.
Oops!
Yes, they're obsidian statues, but they're married.
They're together,
Together forever.
It's romantic.
Great. Skylar floating in the void while you two make out in the void. Way to go.
Did anybody else want anything before we go to the next day, though?
Anyone else just want to side story want to take over? Even with a shorter deadline?
I will say that, Norjan, your dreams slowly do begin to turn.
Damn it!
It's a little bit now, but it's always at the end of your dream. You hear the siren song. Yes.
Great. Great.
Just at the end right now. Like it's chasing you just as you're waking up.
Yeah.
It hasn't filled the whole dream.
Yeah.
This is not
And-
the Jabberwocky.
For just a moment, you have trouble
So that's
remembering parts of yesterday. Just a couple minutes of it, but you know a moment of time is just gone. Just a small moment.
I
brush my teeth?
I don't remember coming
like-
back to my cabin.
Yeah, the example would be like when you're driving and suddenly you're at work and you're like, "Fuck, did I get here?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. Like, how did I get back to my cabin? We had a conversation and I was back.
Huh.
And you remember it, so you remember something being gone.
Yeah.
Like something missing in a room, but not being able to point out exactly what it is. So it's the next day. Everyone can take your long rest. Prepare what spell slots you have.
We full
At
charges.
the end
baby.
of the day, you will arrive at Bashfield. I'm going to use the bathroom. Feel free, everyone, to talk, plan, talk,
All right.
whatever you want to do.
So we're heading. What direction are we heading in right now?
Southeast.
South.
We're heading south. Good.
Southwest, yeah.
That's what I need.
So we are on the way.
On the way.
Realize we need to go north. Something came up.
It won't require the whole ship, but just the captain needs to spirit me away briefly to pick someone up.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Toast?
Sorry, I was thinking of no, that was me. Trying to remember the theme of Spirited Away. I say, so you have to ballywell jaunt off somewhere to do something that requires time and attention away from where we're going now. But where we're going now is important because it is a thing that regards Decadic's business with his friends, and it happens to coincide in the direction with which I need to go to do my thing, so I don't get my head snicker-snacked with a snicker-snee, if you know what I mean. And Smoot is being
No.
weird, and Strom is just over there.
No, Switch is normal way, yes, sir.
Are you? Do you think you own the ship today?
No.
Are we?
I've never owned the ship. We stole this.
Damn it! This cost a promotion. could have been a captain. Oh my God! You killed the llama.
That's how he's done.
So, Mechanic, you're sure you want to bring your friend into this? You might have another friend.
Snicker snack.
Deciding-
Snicker snee. If
That as well, or a friend deciding that you're wrong in some way and turning them against you also.
Cheese board.
I need as many friends as I can get to take on Thane here. And Elmore was honestly one of the first friends I actually made in my studies.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yes. He's not a very sociable person. Shocking, I know. But I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
One of the few people who didn't know me by my name, family names, and thus didn't treat me with any expectations or judgment, or just saw me as a fellow student, and we somehow got along. And I'm sure if he knew of the danger the rest of our classmates were in, he would want to take part as well in saving them.
Good enough for me. Well, let's go.
If you don't want me to roll persuasion on you.
On me? No. It's your life. It's fine. Whatever happens to your other relationship, I'll keep trying to set you up, and things will be fine. All right. Decadic and I are traveling.
Okay. You indicated travel to the masonry was from the front, so you appear at the front of the at the Temple of Ka. So
Hello, Temple. Your saviors are back.
like two guards are like, oh shit! All of a sudden, like a couple like crossbowmen kind of aim down. They're like, oh, the snake guy. The one on our side. Okay.
And the Thornbrook.
The elves like, one of the guards like, why are you back here?
Yeah.
He is speaking Cartholian.
I'll cover tongue for both of us.
Okay.
Okay.
I can take a nap when we get back. I'll be back to full. So.
All right.
I understand that you have a soldier named Elmore posted here. I'd like to have a word with
Throw
him.
it out.
Oh, you can keep it. She'll eat it. It's fine. Just take the plastic out.
Okay. I think that's all of it.
Yeah,
That was a full, complete llama earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's been about-
I saw that
I'm surprised it lasted this long.
less than an hour ago. I think 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Less
thought
than,
it was a llama that was in one piece.
yes, less than an hour ago, it was a full llama. Now it is everywhere.
Now it's a ma.
Now it is no longer. That was scary.
The guard will say, "Yeah, he's oddly enough, he said that somebody was going to stop by looking for him.
Aww.
He's inside. He's resting from guard duty last night. So yeah, I'll go get the lieutenant."
Very good.
Guard goes back inside. Before the guard gets back, somebody else beats him there. Elmore comes back. He opens up one of the smaller doors. There's large double doors, but then there's like smaller like entry doors that are just more person size. And he opens one of those. He just kind of comes out. He's like, "Fucking Decadic, how are you, good boy? God damn it! I haven't seen you since the bar and the fight. And then after the fight, I didn't see you, which has been cleared up. Yeah. Shit. What do you do? I heard you took back this place. You took back this place.
Yes. Well, me and crew that I've been sailing with for quite some time now.
You've been sailing
Indeed.
on a boat.
Sometimes.
On the sea, like you.
Occasionally.
Oh wow! All right, hey, the snake guy,
Zorksan Venomton, the captain of the Nostromo.
that one, yes, captain of a Cartholian vessel, sir. Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm surprised you didn't recognize us. I thought the glory of the Wu-Tang Clan had spread further. But we're working on it.
I have heard that you do not fuck with the Wu-Tang Clan. That is a direct quote. It's a leaflet. Somebody left it inside.
That warms the cockles of my heart to hear that.
So, yeah, what are you doing here? I mean, I'm just here, kind of like as a relief duty. I've been on the front lines a little too much lately since you left. Family had to offer up a son to the war front, and since I didn't have a school anymore, I had to go. If you're not in school, you get drafted, and I got drafted. So, what's going on?
Well, there's trouble with our other classmates.
Other classmates? What is? I mean, who would possibly be in trouble? I mean, the only one that's on the eastern front is Drember.
Is that what you've been told?
Yeah, I ran into him a while back. Met me up in. I was on on the Eastern Front, was on a mission and ran into Drember on the Eastern Front in the forest after one of our ships went down, and we were trying to gather back some of the parts, keeping the fans from them. And Drember kind of helped navigate us around some trouble. And apparently he had been drafted from the Khazad-dûnians as a mercenary front. You know, those dwarves and fighting.
Yes.
Kill 10 men before you're a man. So whatever that means.
I think it meant you killed 10 men before it. Anyways, regardless, how long ago was this?
Oh, that was 3 months ago.
Like
We never found the ship, but Drember at least got us around the issue.
with my keen mind feat, would that be before I scryed on Thane and saw Yendrenburg
Oh
still?
yeah, that was before.
Okay.
That was before you seeing him with the skull. You don't know how long that has been.
Yeah. Well, our other classmates, Millie and Elise, are currently in a town called Bashview, where they think that they're meeting with Drember, but they're walking into a trap, I fear.
Marrying Drember.
Shish, Captain True.
Is somebody trying to go after her and Drember?
Well, you remember
Shit, you're beautiful.
Thane, the...
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yes, exactly. I was curious as to what all of you had been up to while I was, doing my own thing, and I looked him up magically, as wizards can do, and and it appears that Thane has actually joined the other side of this war.
Oh man, that is not surprising.
Thane has joined the Thayans. It sounds trite and so cliche, but I'm not surprised, honestly.
I mean, a tiny bit, but yeah, no, he's creepy. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but what does that got to do with Elise and Drember's marriage? I mean, he's always kind of been a little, creepy, and I didn't like him, and he'd always peek in on people during when they were bathing, especially Elise and Millie.
I have reason to believe that Thane has dealt with Drember and is posing as him, or using magic to make it seem as though Drember is trying to wed Millie. Why do you have to roll a die? Why do you have to roll a die? You just believe me.
What? Fuck. Come on, man. Come on. Roll a persuasion. I rolled low.
Even with your friends, you can't persuade them very well.
I honestly can't.
If you roll high, I will roll this dice again.
Can I assist him in this?
What would you have said or done to assist?
Been sneaky.
Are you?
I
Are you doubting the wizard that recovered this tower, half under his own power?
All right, you roll a persuasion check, and if you do well, I'll allow you.
Dirty 20.
Yes!
I will allow you to be assisted. You can roll with advantage.
Thank God.
I need above a 15 for me to re-roll this dice.
All right.
You got it.
Need to roll a 13 or better, so... Nope. No.
Come on, man. Are you fucking with me? That's... What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Dracadic and his
I
famous
mean, I'm not the most... I'm having trouble swallowing that one.
Perhaps you should just come and see for yourself.
I'd have to I'd have to be commanded by at least a captain of the Carthalian army
Damn
to
it.
have to go with and abandon my post.
I'm not sure how their military works. Do I count as captains of that? In the Navy.
What if a lieutenant commanded you?
I am a lieutenant.
Cool. That wasn't the question.
Don't I count as a captain in your
In the Navy.
army?
We are privateers.
Yes, I did address you as captain of the Nostromo, a Carthalian vessel.
I have an idea. A couple of you saw that crystal ball handy with which to scry upon.
Yes.
I'm gonna gamble and see whether or not today I can scry on Thane and show him in the crystal ball.
Percentile check. You only have a 10% chance of him being here. You want to choose? I'll let you roll. High or low? When you roll, what do you call him?
I'm gonna call low.
Okay. So 10 and below, he's on this plane.
Nope, that's a 40.
You burn the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Motherfucker.
Go for it. One of the other guard. There's another guard there, right?
Yeah.
Would you be so kind as to let whoever needs to know that he's been commandeered by Captain Zorksan to attend a wedding? He'll be back shortly.
Sure thing, Captain.
Paper, sir. They'll take your papers. They'll look at them. They'll give you back your papers. Thank you, sir. I'll let the junior captain know.
Great. Elmer, thanks so much for your cooperation. Let's go.
If I am Ron Elmore, if this is just overreaction on my part, I would be perfectly happy to have that egg on my face. I'm just concerned about our friends.
It's fine. I mean, at the very least, where are we going and what are we doing?
To Bashview, to attend our friend's
And I
wedding.
teleport us.
Wait. And it's just like, wait, who's getting married? I don't think you guys actually said that Millie was getting married.
I don't think I did.
I sort of mentioned it.
Yeah, and all of a sudden,
sort of.
all of a sudden,
Alluded
as
to
you
it.
teleport back to the ship, you're like, who's getting married? Okay. So, what do you guys want to do now? Continue or?
Welcome to the good ship, Nostromo.
Okay, you guys find yourself, there's a guy here, Eleanor, about the same height and build as Smoot, right? Wearing a breastplate, seems to have Carthalian colors, a lot of yellows and greens. Wields a shield and a sword. Has a low cut, more of a circlet, a thick circlet instead of a helm around his head.
So he brought all his stuff with him conveniently?
I mean, it's whatever the fuck he had on him at the time. That was his guard uniform and weapons and basic stuff.
I have my toothbrush.
I had a scroll of Meteor Storm back in the I could have brought it and give it to you.
God damn it, I had 17 scrolls of time stuff.
You won't need those.
And he's like, I'm on a ship.
Yes, a flying ship, Elmore. Welcome to the Nostromo.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, welcome to the Nostromo. It's the greatest ship.
You always have like a weird guy dancing, singing at you.
It's really cool. It's freaking amazing. It's so really.
Yes, that's just toast. He's like that.
There's a ghost. It haunts our ship. Don't pay any attention.
You've got quite a colorful crew on board
Roll a
here.
deception.
Toast the ghost.
Only it's plus 12. So it's, 16.
Let me use my holy symbol to banish it.
Okay, he doesn't believe you. He's just like, Oh, all right. Well,
I don't get snake humor.
Not to be racist.
He'll walk over. He'll look over the sign. He's like, "We're going to Bashview, I assume."
Yes.
And at that point, when he says that, you guys have cleared the mountains and you begin to go into hilly terrain, much like you saw on Millie that first day.
You took the land.
So do you have a weapon with you, or do you need one?
I've luckily brought my weapon and my clean clothes with me. I don't have a backpack or any provisions. I assume I'll be issued those at my new outpost.
Don't worry, it should be very temporary, just a day or two.
Okay.
And I'll even take you back afterwards.
Honestly, I don't mind. I've
If
been
you
on the
live.
front for a long time, and it's been
If you live.
the kid. It sucks. It sucks out there. I've got 4 more years of this shit. So then my drafting papers should be done, and they'll replace me with a golem. You're drafted by your family until your family crafts a golem to replace you. on
Dear
the front
God.
lines.
Kind of brilliant, though. Dear God.
Man.
Didn't we pick up a book about making the golem or something?
Yes, you did.
You did?
It was a clay one, I believe.
It was partially done. I think it's missing a piece, right? Or is it a full one? I can't remember.
I just remember it was made of clay.
Yes. Idea.
I think it was
The
full.
book from
just-
the brother's basement, right?
Yeah, I think it was full. We just need to get like the materials and stuff together.
Right, to make it golem.
I think that's what it like. Well,
So, what are you guys doing on the way to Bashview? You guys do have 4 hours. You can take a short rest to regain some spells.
I'm going to take a short rest.
oh,
I'm gonna use the bathroom. We can take a little break.
Yeah.
that sounds perfect.
Let's take a break. It's been a couple minutes. After we come back, we will know what we're doing. After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's kind of optimistic.
Okay.
this whole time.
God
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we've unmuted, right? Tony just unmuted us.
Fucking false hydra of silence in the area.
Yep.
Right, I've had a lot of stuff going on. I forgot
That's
to fucking
all
unmute.
right.
It's tradition.
Wait, you know what we also
Uh,
forgot to do? We forgot to give this stream a tag to try to.
Oh,
Right, none of us are in a hot tub
Yeah.
today, right? None of us are playing Fortnite or
You turned it
Foreskin
on.
or whatever that game is.
Because it brings me so much joy to know that we wasted people's time.
Oh, really?
I really am happy we had 83
Yes.
people disappointed.
Yes, it makes me incredible.
Next time we should tag this NFT crypto.
I should just make that a title of the next game. NFT, cryptocurrency,
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yep.
Dogecoin.
To the moon.
Mad stomps.
I would like to
Changing
cast
the
See Invisibility to see, because I can see things in other planes. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Within 60 feet, correct?
It does not look like there is a.
Let me take a look.
Otherwise, it's probably your vision if it doesn't give a within.
It says duration an hour, range self.
So it's
So-
just your normal sight range.
So dark vision 300.
Dark vision, 300 feet?
Yeah.
He's got that wolf business.
Oh, right. Dang.
Oh, shit. Which actually, I think I've got that for another reason now. There's something else. That...
Brings up wolf. Angel,
Oh, because
samurai.
of my cleric
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, we get it. You're special.
Me.
Standing 300 feet is a long ways. Standing near the church, you see what looks like a reptilian humanoid with a large shell around them. Right? It looks like a person. It looks like a Ninja Turtle almost. Right? With a spiky skull. In their right hand, they wield an axe that is, the blades are shaped to look like screaming skulls, giving off greenish light. On the roof of this church, perch 4 different large dragon-like creatures. You'd almost think they're dragonborns because they're much larger and they have huge wings. And one of them specifically you recognize, a red Abishai.
Oh, is this the same from before?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hanging out around the
Yeah.
church. They appear to be watching from the ethereal plane.
Is the rally cry up?
He's been
Have
doing
not
point-to-point telepathic
casted.
connection.
No, I did, yeah, I didn't say I cast it.
Okay. Okay.
Not yet.
It's another telepathy method.
They don't appear to be doing anything sinister. Just
They're
lurking.
watching. One at the door, right, which is the turtle. It's a turtle.
Okay.
But it's like darker skin, large shell with that.
Is it like the end of the second Teenage Mutant Turtle movie when the two bad guys take the ooze and they're
Sure.
Oh,
yeah, it's more
Like
like
a Razor.
the original
it's
Teenage
more like
Mutant
a
Turtle
like,
movies.
like a snapping turtle, right? Sharp beak, large pointed back skull. Yeah.
All right.
On that note, how far would you say the bride and groom?
You're about 100 yards. About 100 yards away. Right? You're getting closer, right? You can just see so damn far. You're well into the church range with your vision.
All right. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them and see if they do anything aggressive.
They themselves look passively aggressive, but they are not doing anything except seem to be watching the church, watching this procession.
Okay.
Not gonna gang, hands out at a bar. The guards act like they're casual, but they're keeping an eye on everybody else. Out of character, I do have an idea of the what's going on, maybe.
Neat.
Yeah.
I'm excited for when I can see Dresden up close and see what your Thane friend looks like.
So.
Roll me. Are you guys getting closer? Closer in?
Yeah. Unless you're trying to hold us back, I don't see why not just go up
Okay.
there at this point.
Go up there.
We know if anyone gets in with my 30 feet who shapeshifted. Or
Let's
something.
take a 5-minute break. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom again. And
Yeah.
just relax, and then we'll come back and we will begin the wedding.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine and peaceful.
Yeah. I mean,
What could
what's
go
the
wrong?
worst that could happen?
Couples out front getting their picture painted.
Now,
Okay, now,
these
Wacky
messages
painted.
will be right back.
You unmute it after. I'll remind
No,
you.
I won't even mute it this time.
Oh, God.
We lost like half the game.
That's mostly just the description of the town, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. We've been here before. Well,
Depends how long it was
one of
actually
you has been here
or
before.
muted.
That's it.
I thought
Maybe
so.
he
I
got
thought
unmuted
so.
to start with. Let's do the silent movie thing. Where you cut every bit and put in some
To
kind
put
of
up a
caption
car.
for what we said.
Why is every single word in the caption a Jews?
Yes.
Shit.
Why is he making that gesture with his notes?
There we go. Hey, once again, you guys dig. There's another plot going on in the world you were unaware of.
Time to leave.
Welcome to this meta plot.
Because we don't have any side plots.
Sir, you have too many meta plots.
I have too much shit going on.
Why 100% completion itself cannot do this.
Oh my god. Anytime I play any kind of RPG on the computer, I have to open every single door, every chest, smash every pot.
I mean, what if there's something in it?
I bought on the Steam sale Grim Dawn.
Grim Dawn's pretty fun.
What's on there?
I think it was $5.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
So the DLC is great for leveling things in particular. The Crucible, whatever. It was like $5 at full price, I think. But it gives you an arena where just enemies come in. It's really handy for leveling up guys quickly.
I took the warrior. And I've got that feat where with every melee attack, there's like a 25% chance of me hitting 4 other people. And I'm just mowing down the groups.
What level are you roughly?
16, 17.
That's a good game. You can multi-class if you haven't already. If you're going up, I think you can right away, basically.
I'm multi-classed at 5th level. You're going to cultist or something like that.
Yeah, you're focused.
Something like that.
It's one of those games that you'll definitely hit a point after you've played for a while that, you know, if your build isn't right, then you're fucked.
Which game?
Pro tip, if you haven't been already, physique is far and above more important than anything else. You've especially probably already know it with the kind of character you're
I
playing,
figured that out, yeah.
but for every character, it's far and away the most important stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because the armor and stuff you can put on is so dependent on physique.
Yes,
No
it
one
is.
else, you can't make it up enough without it. You're just hurt too much without.
Which
Some of
game?
the side
Grim
items, like
Grim
rings
Dawn.
and amulets and such require the spirit one.
Yeah. Just like some of it's good, but like everything, any guide and all that, it's just like pump physique like this, like almost entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Because the armor makes such a big difference.
Yep.
I want to put an Elden Ring. When that comes out. Or is it out?
Oh, no, it's not out for a bit. February
I want to
something.
get a PS5 first. But
Oh,
The one I want to play is War Tale.
you have one?
War Tale. It's like a turn-based. You're like a medieval mercenary.
Oh. I was thinking. I know there's one. You threw me off because I know there's one that's got a mouse, but it's a side-scrolling one. Something Tale too.
Undertale.
No, because that's about a little kid.
Plague Tale.
No, that's about 2 kids. That's not. It's like someone said, "I have an idea for a game. but I don't want it to be a combat game. So someone's like, hey, let's make it a stealth game. And then someone's like, hey, let's make it a puzzle game. And someone's like, hey, let's do both.
Yeah.
So it's... The stealth parts are fun. But when they start doing puzzle shit, then you're like...
Yeah, you lost me at puzzles.
Yeah, I'm not a puzzle...
I can do okay stealth. Usually my stealth is, let's kill everybody, and then they don't have to
There's
kill me.
no one to see.
Yeah. No, this is like
Nobody alive.
it's really simple stealth, but it's really fun because, you know, it's like, oh, they're looking this way or that way, or it's pretty obvious, but yeah, they throw in puzzle stuff, and it's just...
Elden Ring will come out like 4 days before the new Horizon game. That's what I'm more looking forward
Horizon
to right now.
Zero
Zero Dawn, yeah. It's like Forbidden West, I think, is this
Oh,
one.
it's an actual sequel?
Yeah.
Not
It's
It's not a DLC.
because I know that, wasn't there a DLC that came out?
a while ago, the Frozen Waste.
Yeah, it's okay, I thought so.
Yep. But yeah, the Forbidden West comes out like 4 days after Elden Ring. And Elden Ring is not a game I'd be able to finish in 4 days, so
Oh, that is a great name for a company.
Foolish Mortal Supply Company?
welcome back.
Yeah. Ah. Down. Stay down.
So here's what I'm thinking. Put on glibness to persuade the crowd. We get Dresden to back off, and you marry Millie.
Why?
I don't know. First of many.
I'm already betrothed to marry someone else, regrettably.
What?
I can object in that she's already my girlfriend.
Is she like current Smoot's girlfriend? How does he feel about that? I was wondering that, and she wasn't there.
I mean, you know, we did stuff, but
You did?
And what are you, a
Pretty sure.
monogamist?
Hmm?
What are you, a monogamist?
Gross.
I mean, I still have my
Oh, I understand the
girlfriend in
concept. I
neighboring
just,
kingdoms.
why are you so set on my marriage?
No, it's just the kingdom.
Too bad a skull, I swear, Captain. Please.
I'm not trying to get you to sleep with me.
different school. Suppository time,
I'm interested in you living your life to the fullest, Katie.
I'm trying to prevent the world from dying from the 4 or 5 eldritch beings we've set loose.
Have we set loose?
We only set like one loose, and he wasn't really eldritch. Well, we set a couple loose. One's a dragon, one's a demi-dragon, or demi-lich dragon.
Oh, is there?
It's mostly dragons for Revelation of the world.
Oh, every time I think about it, I'm like, I'm kind of
It's a lot of pizza.
Hester is hardly our fault.
good pizza.
And if you live long enough, you can, in theory, help prevent it, because your soul isn't the same.
Is that a foldable keyboard? Yes. What? I'm on Wish.
Oh boy.
Looking at random crap and just.
I'm sure a foldable
You'll get it
from
in
Wish.
18 weeks and it won't work.
Oh heck no! That's why I get like super like I get like these socks I got that I say Fanta on them. Yeah, they were like $1 total for them to be shipped. I got Fanta, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Red Bull. They're really comfortable. But yeah, they were like $1 for the whole thing. I was like, I don't care.
Hello.
So that's what I get. I just get random crap that I don't care about.
You're unmuted.
We are unmuted.
Okay.
Yay!
So it'll make the notes a little bit easier.
Yay.
Okay, so you find yourselves at the wedding. There are about 40 people in attendance. Most of them, just a mix. Roll me a intelligence check. See if you remember anybody here.
Nope.
16.
16. There's 3 people you remember. Most of them are locals and some family of 3 of them you recognize. They are family of Thane. Uncles, cousins, that kind of thing. Everyone else appears to be locals, right? Mostly just local people showing up. All of them, most of them dressed in kind of like a black robes, kind of like black dresses. They're kind of dressed to the occasion. Most of them wearing colors of black. They're the 3 of Thane's family that pop out are not wearing black. They're wearing like greens, blues, reds.
And no sign of Thane himself that I can see?
No sign of Thane himself. None of Drember's family is here. Nor is any of Millie's family here. There is one guy here who you do recognize. Zarbok is here.
Hey! What's up, bro? Rojito!
Zarbok is here. He appears to be in a corner. He appears to be in a passionate conversation with somebody else. He has a book in his right hand. He has a giant black hand on it.
Joins the
That's
cult
surrounded by a
everyone.
circle with 5 dots.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to kill him.
Wouldn't be a Dothraki wedding without a death or two.
Is there anyone inside that is not on this plane?
You have yet to go inside the
Okay,
church. You-
sorry. Sorry, I
the
thought we
scene
were
is
inside.
you are currently outside of the large, freshly built church.
New church. Everybody's dressed in black. And the brother that likes to be in cults is here.
What
This is completely
sight
normal.
powers
Oh,
do
yeah,
you
totally.
have?
I mean,
Specifically, I mean, I've always got the devil sight, and then it's my witch sight. So
You
creatures,
do-
what?
You do have witch.
Oh yeah, witch sight's always going to be there for the rest of the day.
Okay. As you get closer, it took you a while for your witch sight to kick in.
I got to make it 30 feet.
Once you get within 30 feet, you start being surrounded by people. For some reason, my camera seems to like Corey for some reason.
it was pointed that way earlier.
I think it's motion locked. I don't know why it's motion locked. It keeps moving over to.
We're fucking dorks.
Oh my god!
Hi, you win.
Hi.
It's sound based.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Somehow it became motion locked and I can't turn that off. Whatever. I got updates firmware or something.
Nah.
Anyway,
Oh, no.
It loves me.
Camera
Stay
loves
on
it.
strong.
So weird.
It took you a while because everyone else kind of gave you guys a wide berth. They're kind of the outskirts of the gathering. But as you get close to the painter, good news. The painter and the gnome are normal, right?
Oh,
they're
God.
normal. As you look around, everyone else around you, including Drember, the apparent Drember, and the apparent Millie, are all cat-like people with backwards hands.
Oh, no.
Except Zarbok.
So, like, instead of being this way, they are like that way.
Rashasta.
And they face this way.
Rashasta?
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Except the thumbs point in.
The ones that are not Rakshasa appear to be older, elderly women. They're much larger than they appear. You've seen a
No,
hag before.
They bend both ways.
As you notice, their illusionary or physical selves appear to be facing forward, locked in a very apparent conversations with each other, very much in their roles. Their real selves are all turned around, facing you all. Will be this is street smarts. It's a wisdom check for you.
Not a deception check.
No, I'll give you deception because this falls in deception.
To pretend that I'm not aware of
No,
everything
this
that's
is
going
to come to a realization, right?
Just hunt over. That's why my eyes are red and glowing slightly, and I can see them.
Yeah. 25.
This is a trap. This is a trap for you guys.
This is my
And you're in the center of it.
Goody. So good.
So
Except Zarbok, who is honestly there at the moment.
So wait, he's the only actor other than the painter? and
Right.
the gnome,
Painter and the gnome.
and Zarbok.
And Zarbok. Everyone else is either a Rakasha or a hag.
Zarbok's like, when are they going to serve the Kool-Aid? I heard that's the best part here.
I just joined this religion. It's great. I'm marrying these two today.
Last one.
They're gonna go live in Jonestown.
Oh God.
Yeah. Heaven's
So-
Gate.
What do you do?
We don't have anything up as far as mental communications go.
Well, Captain, how do you think
So
Cleverly-
far, you're the only one that knows this.
And I cleverly took off my teleport helm before we came here to switch off for something else.
You're so cool.
Well, you think about that. What?
No, that's great. I'm panicking.
I think that what Strom would probably do in this case is he would see that there's beings there that weren't there before, so he would try to get Dinkate's attention and try to be like, like
Something.
Only an insight check to Kate.
Because my D20 rolls have been so fucking on
Oh, they've
fire.
been hot. They've been hot.
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn it.
You're just like, yeah, I know. I know Zorbok's here. It's weird.
Yes.
What? You want me to cast light?
Dancing lights. Okay.
Orange whips?
Orange.
Orange whip?
Yeah, this is so awkward. It's not even my
A round of
line. Oh,
drinks.
God.
Well, I guess if he wants drinks, I'll have
Is it an
one.
open bar? I don't know.
Their ships is cleaner.
And the continental breakfast is coming.
I brought poppy seeds.
I'm looking too. I can't fucking see.
Pocket seeds.
With how the wedding's set up, with where they are, we're inside the church or we're outside?
You were outside.
We're outside. Now, presumably, it's a crowd, bride and groom.
Mm-hmm.
What's behind them?
Crowd, bride and groom. You're kind of surrounded by them. What's behind them?
Yes.
Behind you guys.
Behind the bride and groom.
Like,
Behind
what's,
the bride.
they're facing the inside of the church. So what's
Mostly
behind
just
them?
so at this point you're kind of in the fenced-in area, right? There's this
fenced in,
black iron fence that surrounds the church. You've walked through the main gates. The guards you passed were human, right? There are 2 human guards you passed on the way here. What's behind them would probably be a blackish fence.
So we can't see into the church.
No, the doors are currently shut.
Oh,
And the glass is black.
weird. So did we miss the wedding?
Sure.
No, this is the pre-ceremony. This is
Oh.
lined up before they get in. They're just finishing the painting.
Oh.
Start sort of padding where I should have pockets, which conveniently in my lord's mail there are pockets.
Mhm.
Decadic, we forgot the wedding gifts. Forgot the banana hammock. We need to go get that.
Oh,
Is that our safety phrase?
Rutherford.
A 31 on deception.
Okay. You roll me an insight with advantage because banana hammock is the code word.
Like, yeah, that's
right.
The advantage is really gonna fucking do shit for me.
Jesus,
11
what's
is
wrong
my
with
highest.
you guys?
Jesus Christ. Do you feel like you made the DC with an 11?
I mean, I have used the word banana hammock with Rutherford before.
Okay.
With your keen mind.
With your keen mind, I will give a 4 to that because you don't forget things.
Okay. So that
No,
means-
he doesn't.
He said the key word, and it's out of place. What he said, like what banana hammock. It takes you a minute.
It's actually the gift. Out of banana.
It's a hammock.
I'm wearing it. It keeps him fresher, longer. I'm wearing it. Oh, dear God.
It's keeping warm.
Telepathically just talk to the captain. What are you talking about, Captain?
This might be the worst trap we've ever walked into, and we need to leave.
So where are those free
Now,
drinks?
I'm confident.
Oh, great.
As you say that, let me go look at this sheet.
Sorry.
That's that.
Kicked you, I'm
plus
sorry.
that.
I apologize.
An elderly gnome turns around and he's like, "Oh!" he holds up a ledger and puts that back down. "I was told you were on your way." And he's making his way there at a almost ridiculously slow pace.
Oh, it's this guy!
A gnomish man, very elderly, very skinny. Like his hair is mostly falling out, where there's like patches of it. They're just holding on by long strings that probably should have been cut off a while ago.
Gollum?
Imagine
yeah.
Gollum.
Smeagol, yeah.
Yeah,
Smeagol or Gollum.
very, 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 yeah, Schmeagol, Gollum looking. He's like, "Don't worry, don't get very far. I guess so. Hey, your friends have arrived."
So who the hell is this? Whose grandpa is this man?
Is he within 30 feet of us?
Oh, wait, that's
he's
right. I
not
don't speak
And he is a gnome.
I don't speak the language.
No, he is within 30 feet. Yes.
I'm just waving to a guy who's speaking something I don't know.
I'm Gilderly Eldershock, master of the Night Sphere, lord of this town. I've heard that adventurers have made their way here. Welcome. My apprentice invited me to a wedding. Not very often. We got good
Yes.
good individuals here with strong bones.
What language is he speaking?
All of them. Currently.
Oh.
Okay.
They all strong bones indeed.
Can I shake your hands?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Solid grip squeezes your hand, and in like an awkward feeling like each of your individual bone.
Oh, please don't do that. That's very weird.
Like
Detect evil.
Really?
Does he need to cast it?
make me a insight check.
So whose grandfather are you?
Oh, I have no children, no living children. He holds on your hand
Okay, thank you.
29.
I need that for sword fighting.
Oh boy.
Is our channel still open?
Boy.
Or do you have to do it only
Is this like-
individually in verse?
There's a lot of them where, holy fuck, we're in a whole lot of existential.
You feel evil from every single direction
Like Nebraska.
assaulting you. He himself, you're unsure if he's evil or not, but as you cast that within 30 feet of where you are, around you, Rakshasas and hags are very
Mm.
you feel that if your hair could grow, fall out, and grow again in just to stand, people aren't just walking over your grave, they are doing the hammer dance over it.
Smooth is dead.
Apparently misread my telepathic ability. It lets me talk telepathically, not you, to respond in kind.
Really?
I will allow back and forth. I will allow back and forth.
Okay.
Telepathy is telepathy. I will allow it.
I don't see why not.
Okay,
Yeah, why
yeah.
not go back and forth?
So it'd be like, once I talk to someone telepathically, do we have a link, or I have to keep talking to them to get a response, like with the sending spell?
As long as you open up your mind to them, you can only have one line of communication, but you declare your line.
Like a walkie-talkie.
Then yeah, I would say that, yeah. Talking to
So
the
it's
captain,
over.
I would have the line
It's
open.
it's
so-
bad. It's really bad.
Does it make my neutral evil just not register because it's so bad?
You look straight.
Well, neutral evil doesn't register. Like you have to be a source of evil. That means you have to be a cleric
Whoa.
or a paladin
Whoa.
or attuned to a source of evil.
Oh, dang.
Because it says you have to be a source or a powerful source.
Oh.
So you have to be aura.
New character goals.
Indeed.
Become a source of evil after breakfast.
Yes, Millie and Dresden are dear friends of Takeda, and unfortunately he forgot his present on the ship, and we need to go.
worry, I'll spot you. What is it that you want?
I think that.
I'm humbled by your gesture. Unfortunately,
Please let go of my hand.
he's very ashamed of this.
He still is holding
terribly
on.
embarrassed. And it would... It's a very personalized gift. He spent days making it.
Well. Should I send a guard to help you, or someone else from the wedding?
We can get it. It'll be fine. We'll be back momentarily.
Just. Whoa! No! It's fine. He motions towards the side gates and they begin to close. No need to leave. I mean, you're already here. The wedding's gonna start any minute. I heard that you're the best man, Mr. Decadic Thornbrook.
Whoa! How about that? I say.
Drenber has said that you specifically have been an inspiration.
This is all fine to me. This is wedding.
He still hasn't let go of your hand.
You bastard!
Better than you can imagine, and I cast my damning praise spell on him because I saw him in that fucking flashback.
What does that do?
It's basically like feeble mind spell, but with the extra flavor of he thinks I'm his friend.
Do I have to do anything
God.
because I'm attached to this guy?
No.
Or am I okay?
Exact wording here.
So
it's
you've
an
actually
intelligence
fused.
save. You blast the mind of a creature that you can see within range, attempting to shatter its intellect and personality. The target takes 46 psychic damage. Make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the creature's intelligence scores become 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language. The creature can, however, identify friends and follow them, and even protect them.
Wow. Damn it, I gotta pull up the monster help. I gotta pull up the monster sheet.
And also, has Artax spotted his target?
Oh! Yeah.
Yes. He's looked right at you.
Still looking. His target is here, though. He just can't see his target.
Is everybody within 10 feet of me?
Yes, we all are 10 feet within. We're going to declare that now.
I think that would be a really good idea if we all sat together. Closely together.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all be best men?
I think we should move as a group.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Stay together.
we turn around, we forgot something, let's go. Backwards, we're all very huddled.
Okay.
Move as one.
What is your save?
19.
19.
Oh my god.
I have a 50-50 shot. He has a +9 to his intelligence saving throw. He is a wizard, just like you.
Yes.
Okay. A 10 or above, he saves. So technically like 48% chance of success. Let's save.
He will take 46 psychic damage.
4d6 psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
Put it on him.
It's 11 psychic damage.
11 psychic damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
As he reels back in pain, he says, Can I give it away?
A little obvious, yes.
Is he like bleeds a little tear of blood from his eye? I don't got a lot of that left. Well, welcome to the wedding, everyone. Places. Time to dance. Courtesy of... No shit, what was the name? Brovaxis, the Corruptor.
Oh, great.
Are the
Swear to
individuals that were watching from the other plane, are they doing
They're
anything?
beginning to close in.
Okay.
Oh, right. It's like it's 10:52. This is going to be a combat.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it okay if we just leave it here? And next game we
Yes.
start off with something crazy. Like, This is
Black
some
wedding.
this is some crazy
pretty
some
much,
crazy shit. Make sure you've leveled up Corey and Trey because you guys gained a level last game. Remember?
Oh, so I should be level 15 now?
Whatever level you would have gained, did you level up or not?
I genuinely don't remember.
We're all level 14, right?
No.
Okay, so
They're-
now
they're-
you guys are 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to level
We're
up.
16. You're behind because your guys' characters came on late.
Yeah, so I need to level up.
Okay. Okay, you're all level 15, 16, which means I can make this fucking nuts. So next game, be ready for fucking nuts.
So, does anyone want to take a quick journey to hell with me?
Sure, I'll go.
Aren't we there already?
Here we go.
Hell at a 45-degree angle.
Welcome to.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
On the bright side, hey, free drinks, right?
Yeah, that's what I
And
heard.
presumably poppy seed muffins.
I
What is
promise
poppy
you,
seed muffins?
next game there will
Continental
be a
breakfast.
imp at a bar with free drinks
Yes!
and poppy seed muffins.
Okay.
Guaranteed. If
All
you
right.
want to burn a round in combat to go back there, I will let you have all the drinks and poppy seed muffins you can eat in a single round.
Just like the imp from that bar guarding the back entrance back in Corvosa.
Jesus Christ. Almost forgot about that. That was a long time ago.
So fucking long ago.
All right, I'll see you guys on episode 116, which will be a wedding in Bashir.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, Toast, good news. We don't have to worry about